Alright, finally online. Accidentally was streaming to the wrong platform for the moment. And I can't figure out how to access Stream Now anymore. It's kind of vanished. No longer supported. Don't know where it's at. Here we go. Notify people they're in the wrong location in case anyone is actually. It's kind of vanished. No longer supported. Remember to actually go through and delete that setting because I will never use it again. So, it's just exclusively events for me. Anyway, hello everyone. Hope you all are doing okay. I'm going to be doing some art today because I got a new tablet. A really big tablet. Not really big, it's about as big as ones I've used in the past. But it's an Innovator 16, and it's basically a step up in every direction from previous Artist Pro 13.3. Turn my fan. Hi, I love curly brace too. Coincidentally, this is Curly's Moon Song. You guys can all hear me, right? You're actually just in time, because the stream hasn't even started yet. I need to go ahead and announce this to location. For those who are saying, make hentai, you should do your research. Announced. Thank you, Exotic Butters. Technically, I do have one thing hentai-related on YouTube, but it's age-restricted, so I hope you can't access it unless you are an adult.
Love the art, dude.
I like how the voice-to-text just says "our dude" instead of "art dude." I'm gonna do these, make these longer. Make this about 100. Yeah, that works. No, of course it won't. Captain Skimok. Are you stupid? Okay. Where's the chat? Is the chat not showing up now? Okay, there's a delay for the chat to show up on screen, but it will be up soon. It's just one of the quirks of Streamlabs, unfortunately. Not shown up. Should be showing up by now. Here we go. Okay, now it's loading the chat. Hello, Salty. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so trying to figure out what to draw here. I need to make some footage, that way I can do a time-lapse video, so I can do my tablet review. So this is a good tablet review and it deserves its own video. Make hamburger country nice, 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 nice. That is lopsided. Orger. I don't have another D&D story planned yet because I got other stuff that's planned. Like, my next video, I think, is probably going to be, like, my next personal video is going to be me talking about some of the drama that I have faced in a fandom where two people tried to fake deaths, and it was really fucking harrowing. Anyway, let me look up my D&D stuff. Because I think I might have there somewhere. I think I'm actually going to drop into the live streaming channel on my Discord server. Hello, Gaia.
I was just conveniently sitting in the other stream anyway, so we're chatting for ages.
Hello. Who's joined?
Oh, now you
It
joined!
is Salty.
I literally joined the other channel just as you left, guy. I'm like, hi, guy. Oh, okay, I see how it is. Gonna go join.
Yeah, you joined the cool guy. Because I'm a cool guy. I'm a cool guy.
Yeah.
I'm a cool guy. I'm a cool guy. Make a hamburger country, USA. Nice, 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 nice. And everybody's in the call now. Hello,
That's generally what
Makara.
happens.
Hello.
This is the live channel, by the way.
Yeah.
Welcome. Welcome to City 17.
It's the Burger Zone.
Welcome to City 17.
You have chosen, or been chosen, to relocate here for the betterment. I don't know the rest of the line. I'll be totally honest.
I can't remember what that's even a quote from right now.
From the intro to Half-Life 2.
Yep. It's
Oh, that
been
was it, yeah.
memed to hell and back.
I somehow have managed to avoid a lot of Half-Life 2 memes. I need to play that game. I got it when it was like free
Oh,
pro time, and I didn't finish it because I'm a fool. I played Half-Life 1. Fucking love that game.
Hold up. You haven't played Half-Life 2 yet?
Yeah, I don't know why I haven't. It's
This
weird.
clown
I don't know what-
this clown had never played Half-Life 2.
I'm severely disappointed.
I mean, so am I. I have no idea why I've not done that.
Anyways, how goes the new tablets?
Excellent. I've been using it for the past week and it's amazing. Thank you, MX Racer. He's laughing at you, Gaia, for not having played
Yeah,
Half-Life 2.
Definitely laughing at it, yeah.
I think this little bit size to take the entire screen.
I can't believe y'all are out here having not played Half-Life 1 or 2.
Honestly, Half-Life 1 was good. I would have played that other mode thing, but it sort of started crashing on me when I was trying to play, and it just sort of I wasn't dealing with that. Controls broke or something. I was just like, I'm not going to deal with that. Fucking go into Half-Life 2.
Feels bad, my dude.
Alright, I think I'm going to draw some fucks.
Oh!
Fox, not Fox.
Yes, I was under the impression he's going to be drawing a campaign, not whatever. Possibly disguised as family friendly on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you could hide that. That's not even a. That's not even like with the hentai thing that was done before, which I still fucking love, honestly.
My god, guys, every time you mention Hero the Dense 3, it gets delayed another week. I thought you knew this.
Yeah, it's up to 8 weeks now, by the way. You guys just keep delaying it. You guys must really not want it.
No,
I
that's
lost count.
I'd say 8 weeks. This
Or not 8 weeks, 8
stream,
years. Yeah. We've added
Yeah.
on a few weeks this stream and stuff, but it's up to 8 years now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I counted about 8.5 years now. It's currently slated for October of 2027. There's only
Yeah.
8. So
You guys probably just really don't want it.
God, I love this joke.
An actual question, but one that's
Captain, stop asking. This isn't the channel to be asking about hentai.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and put you in timeout.
good horny jail.
Yeah, go to horny jail. Arrested for horny crimes. Oh, you see, if Hero the Dense 3 came out, that'd be the finale.
Hmm.
Unless 4 is the pre-sequel.
The backstory as to exactly how Hiro became dense. It's actually just like that's. It's like it reminds me of that one episode in The Simpsons where it's discovered that the reason why Homer is dumb is because the entire time he's had a crayon stuck in his brain. The story of how I became dumb. Something like that.
I've kind of played Pokemon. I haven't played the new one because the new one doesn't look that good to me, and I don't like that they're locking quality of life features behind me. I think that's kind of a scummy and shitty thing to do.
Yeah.
Big agree.
I think I've actually only played 2 Pokemon games, strangely enough, and it was Diamond and X, and both were amazing. I thought they're both brilliant.
I had a huge break from it after Gen 2, and then I got back into it for Pokemon X and Y. And I stuck with it up until Sun and Moon, and then I didn't play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because I got really annoyed at how much had been cut from that game.
See, I feel that it peaked around Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, that
People
was
hated
my first
Diamond and
Pokemon
Pearl.
game.
Like, people hated Gen 4 at the time.
I don't know why.
Time.
The thing is, Gen 4 added in a lot of very important mechanics for Pokemon and stuff. Like, they were able to split the special and physical split for moves, so you no longer had all fire moves are special, etc. Which is great.
Yeah, at the time of playing that, I honestly didn't know what the difference was between like special and normal attacks, and I'm pretty sure I could have played it way more optimally than I did. But
I still like that. Yeah, actually, I agree with that.
yeah,
Mostly just because fashion, and my god, I spent so much time grinding money just so I could buy every possible article of clothing.
in Diamond and Pearl, when I just did it, I spent so much time just customizing the fucking Pokeballs, just making it so every single one of them would come out in as much flair as I possibly could, and I loved the show you could do and stuff.
Yes, God, I loved that aspect. I don't know why they removed it.
Here's the thing with Pokemon that I really hate. They add in a really cool mechanic and then they immediately scrap it the next gen.
I loved that so much. It was so much. It was just so much fun doing that. Just having my Pokemon, instead of doing some kind of battle thing or anything like that, or just running it, or me going in every single day to that one tag team building filled with rich people and just beating up people in tag teams. I could just have them go up. I could dress them up in cute little articles of clothing, and then have them do little dances and shit. Imagine how good that would look at being one of the 3D ones.
Oh, you see, the problem with that, they would actually have to animate it.
Yeah, that plus, good God, you know how they have absolutely god-awful optimization right now? Imagine that, but with all the customization for every single Pokemon. I swear they would have 20 different models, all just for the same Pokemon. Or 50 for Pikachu.
I mean, you could just sort of do it in a similar way, just like you would with something like Spore or something. You just sort of plop it on them. The model exists already, and you just sort of put that anywhere on it, and it just sort of sticks with it.
Well, still, individual animations are still separate files, so you would still see a fair bit of bloat.
Yeah, it would.
Digging this pose.
No, they can't.
Son!
Are you streaming, son?
I'm streaming, son. I'm streaming, Dad.
I'm proud of you, son.
Are you winning, son? Always was, Dad.
Always was. Oh, God.
Hey, always winning. I'm Dad.
Perish.
Yeah, I'm very glad that they're finally revisiting Pokemon Snap. I just hope that it's kind of has some of the like exploration-esque mechanics as the first one, and it's not just purely a sandbox game.
Which is good.
I could see it becoming just a pure sandbox game with no actual goal in it. One other thing that I had an idea for that I think would be really cool. Imagine a Pokemon Ranger or Pokemon Park game where like you're essentially building an entire like reserve for Pokemon, and what's it called? Yeah, you're building an entire reserve for Pokemon, and you basically can set up like safari tracks through them so you can have visitors come by because they'll be donors for your park and stuff like that. And other players can visit your park and actually use that to do like a Pokemon Snap thing where they can get research from doing pictures. And like you can unlock certain Pokemon by basically raising your research level from doing pictures, and then you can bring them into your park. And then other players, like you can go visit pre-made parks and stuff like that, or you can go visit other reserves and things like that. And you can essentially make like a cool little social kind of game where you basically just go around taking pictures of Pokemon. I think that'd be neat.
It sounds kind of inspired by the Animal Crossing.
Not so much Animal Crossing, more think like think kind of more like did you ever play Project Genesis actually? The Jurassic Park game?
Nope.
No, but I've seen people playing it.
It was a park management game that was actually really fun. But imagine something kind of like that, just without the immediate threats and things like that. A little bit more passive, and then there's also a Pokemon Snap integrated into it.
So like people can just sort of go around and take pictures of other people's dinosaurs or Pokemon in this case.
Yes.
Could be neat. Oh god, the fucking... Like, everyone, I've got a shiny, come over here. Pay me to take pictures of it. Animal Crossing has ruined my perception of this kind of thing.
Man, why am I having so much trouble thinking of things to draw?
It happens.
Internal mood.
As soon as I start actually figuring out something I can draw, I'm actually gonna turn on recording. I don't even know where I have it. Do I have it saved to?
Oh, katana.
Oh, katana.
Katana. Oh right, one of the things you mentioned was like Momiji with a katana.
Oh yeah, Momiji with the katana. Maybe I should start drawing that. It's a really big piece, is a thing. So I'm gonna have to plan this out, and it probably won't be done today.
I mean, the recording can still just be done for the line art and stuff if you're not intending to go at least.
I'm sorry, bastard swords are better, don't at me.
Alright, I'm gonna
There are a lot of cool melee weapons.
I'm gonna open up Design Doll, so I might look a little bit inactive for the time being. Give me a moment, just bear with me.
Alright.
Hit dig, import dig, import mesh. I have various meshes. Where did I put them though? Oh hey, this is cool. Apparently Windows, you know how they have the preview when you're in the file browser? They now apparently have a preview for, like, what's it called? Did I make these? Yes, I made these. Pretty sure I made these. They now have a preview in the file browser for 3D objects that will, like, spin around.
But I just remembered something back on the conversation of Pokemon. Do you remember those mines that they were also in Diamond and Pearl? it's kind of multiplayer mine thing where like, you could run around other players and you could lay traps and stuff like that for them.
Sorry, I completely missed the first part of that. What's this now?
Sorry, I remembered because we were talking about Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I also remembered that was a really cool feature that I thought was fun anyway was that you could go under that. One of the things you could do was just take out this rope or something from your inventory and just enter this underground cave system where you could play with where you could run around with other players and.
Oh, it wasn't. I don't think it was with other players, but it was a secret base, and that was in 3, I think, Gen 3, and they brought that back for the remake as well, which was actually pretty neat, and they did a pretty good job there.
It was actually a thing in.
It wasn't Diamond and Pearl. I remember because like I used to play this with my brother all the time. We would both actually be in the same sort of shared game world together, playing wireless. We would actually be able to like invade each other's bases, set traps on other garbo, and do a lot of mining. It was basically Pokemon Minecraft for a little bit, and they got rid of that.
Yeah, it was actually really fun. You could get a lot of stuff just from mining, and it was really useful for getting a lot of stuff to make other things and stuff, little decorations. You could decorate your base, make little beds and stuff like that. It was really cool.
Yeah, and then they removed it in true Pokemon fashion, and I was very depressed for a while.
Yeah, it was really cool. It wasn't. I wouldn't say it's as cool as the Pokemon dancing thing, but it was cool. Yeah, sorry, Amakrith. Yeah, oh yeah, that was also a thing that Amakrith pointed out. That was also a bit of a capture the flag thing you could do too. Just run into each other's base while someone's distracted mining, and then just grab them. Oh right, that was how you could get Pokemon fossils.
Yep.
Oh fucking. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. Like Diamond got Ramparados and Pearl got Shieldon. And to be honest, both of them were adorable in their first forms. Oh yeah, also evolved. There was any kind of Pokemon stone or something you could just find mining in the underground. It was brilliant. I've just been like derating this thing and talking about Pokemon the entire time. I mean, admittedly, he's sorting stuff out. I don't know if you can see what he's sorting out, but he's doing things.
Alright. I think I got my rough picture. As for the pose. Alright, everyone. Here we go. And I'm sorry, I just bumped my microphone.
That's okay, I didn't need eardrums anyways.
Alright, so
eardrums are optional.
I'm gonna start recording. Let's go into the stream folder as it should.
I suppose.
An arming sword.
God, some melee weapons are just so fucking cool.
Yeah, no lewd stuff in the YouTube stream.
Yes.
I actually have a race stat block in for 5e. It's not as strong as the Warforged, so like if your DM is hesitant to allow Warforged because of how strong they are, or because they're very specific to Eberron, what I have is basically, what did I call it? The Marionette race. And it's basically a construct race that rather than being built by artifice and stuff, it also can just spontaneously start animating on its own. The most similar one to Warforged is basically the Tinker-based one. That's a mechanical wind-up doll, and like they're usually designed just to show like, hey, look at this mechanical device that we can make and stuff. This has no magic in it whatsoever. Wait, why is it suddenly magical and moving? And that's basically their origin. There's also a wooden one, which is basically a mannequin. Sometimes it gets infected by a tree spirit or something like that, or sometimes it's like an advanced animate objects. And then the last one is a porcelain doll, which is kind of a creepy one where it's like suddenly it just suddenly starts moving on its own, kind of like a Chucky case. But all three of those are options in the for the race, and they're not as strong as Warforged. They don't have as much defenses and stuff, but they have sub-races, and they're kind of an alternative option if you don't want to do like a full-on machine made for war.
I love this.
To be honest, I really like the wooden ones, at least the arm thing that they do with it.
Yeah. The wooden one, one of the options they have is when they're subject to a critical hit, they can negate the crit using their reaction by causing their arm to pop off. Their arm can then move on its own for like a very weak mage hand, essentially. Like a mage hand with half speed, and it can only crawl along on the ground, and it requires their action to actually move it around.
I'm thinking it's kind of like a lizard thing happening there.
I'm just imagining
Pop off
that.
their arm.
Yeah, it's basically, it's you pop off a limb to protect yourself, and you can do this basically once for each arm. However, if the arm gets destroyed, you basically have no arm until the end of your next. You need to take basically a long rest and make another arm, or get a friend to do it. If you have no arms yourselves, you can't act. If you're playing by yourself and you have no friends that can make anything, like you basically are fucked.
That's when you go into town.
Tis only a flesh wound.
This
Technically
honestly
not a flesh wound.
sounds
You don't
like-
have flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a less gross version of the thing.
Still though, ideally you're sort of being smart enough with your arms that they don't die.
Yeah.
Hopefully you are.
You definitely want them to run away when they can.
Or just return to you to get back on your arm. Depending.
This begs the question, though: if you have like a party full of these, can you just kind of lend each other hands all the time?
You can only attach your own hand.
Oh, I wanted to give my friends a hand.
It occurs to me a lot of the kind of silly things you could do using that, actually, like I am Azura or something, and like just have the extra arms come out from behind them, pretending to be like proper arms.
That would actually be cool, though. Imagine all the stuff you could pull off like that.
Yeah, that would be fucking great for some kind of intimidation checks or pretending that this character is a god for whatever reason to like a primitive species, not species group. Like some kind of people who don't really know much and are very superstitious, and they're just like, "Oh my god, this person has 6 arms and 2 of them and 4 of them are made out of wood. This person must be a god or tree spirit."
I mean, you could totally actually do that and stuff. Just like strap the arms onto somebody else, because you can still move the arms.
Yeah.
Technically, only move one at a time, but I guess one thing you could do is you could basically just prepare an action and then take the reaction right before your turn, and then do some BS like that.
Something actually that has just occurred to me. Have any of you seen Love, Death and Robots?
Yes.
Sounds familiar.
I was under the impression that like a good portion of like the entire internet has seen that by now.
Oh yes,
What?
of course. Love, Death and Robots.
I actually have not seen that.
Okay, so the first one is this thing called Sunny's Age, I remember. And so it's about basically
Are we spoiling things, or are we talking about the cool shit?
okay, I'm just going to talk about some cool shit with it.
Yeah.
So one of the things that there is in it is this kind of thing where like when its arm is removed, it seems to have this fail-safe that it has this kind of bone blade inside it. And I'm wondering, could you install a kind of thing into the arm so that when your arm comes off, or like your wrist, from like the wrist down or something, you actually have something to stab someone with, even if it has a very limited range?
You could. I mean, I didn't have any mechanic in there, but you could totally rule as a DM that like that'd be something that'd be up to the DM. Like personally, I would allow that where because they actually do have a hidden blade attachment for Warforged, where you can actually store a small weapon inside your wrist.
Oh yeah,
an integrated weapon.
Yeah, and also you could just sometimes make it so you have like a big weapon, and it's just entirely your arm, and you can never pick something up with that hand ever again, because it's now a sword.
Thank you, Kill Dude.
You're
Oh
welcome.
yeah, good dude. Yeah.
Cool.
Girls with swords is a mood.
It's good. It's good.
Maybe
Mood.
we should do that for next time, for next month.
Skills of swords.
We did girls with
We
guns.
had girls with guns. Now we have girls with swords.
Yes.
I like this, honestly.
Doggies.
But what about girls with gun swords?
Those work in either month.
Yeah, you could have been posting that the entire time, Saucy. You fool!
Gun swords. Horribly impractical.
Unless
Usually.
you're playing Warframe.
I mean, yeah. Have you seen the fucking Redeemer?
But Warframe is funky space ninja magic. It doesn't have to make sense, it just has to look cool.
Coincidentally, most games don't have to make sense.
Look, the simple fact that there's literally nowhere inside the Redeemer to put a shotgun blast into it, shotgun shell into it, and yet it still fires an infinite number of them, is purely coincidental.
It just works.
It just works.
It just works. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
It just works. It just works. It'll last stunning shows. People buy, money flows. It just works. Had to do that.
This be Momiji from Tuhu.
This is the Tuhu Momiju.
Momiju.
Moo 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 moo. Momiji is one of my favorite Tuhus.
I have actually a friend who's really likes her as well.
I like Momiji, I like Kaizen, namely because fucking Suika Kaizen has made me bawl my eyes out. I like Sega a lot. I think she's fucking amazing as a villain.
What about the Naifu?
I mean Sakuya.
Yes.
I don't know, I think she's a little bit overrated.
Aww, you break my heart.
I mean, she's a maid with knives. That's gonna be.
She's not even the first maid with knives. The very first Toho game literally had, I can't remember her name, but she was basically a red version of Sakuya that used short swords in the exact same manner, with the exact same powers.
Well, just tossing a bunch, having a bunch of them.
Stopping time and throwing and throwing a whole bunch of swords at people. Also, I kind of like her theme better than Sakuya's. Sakuya's is iconic, don't get me wrong.
I just like the knife maid. Army.
Yes. The Horny
I
Psycho.
agreed with that guy. I feel betrayed.
I also like Oku.
What?
Big Titty Raven. Hell Raven.
Oh.
Urgh.
Wait, what? Sorry, how did I betray you?
What was that? I like Oku.
No, I said but somebody said I betrayed him or what? Whatever.
Really don't.
Yeah.
Jesse, you're a little thirsty there. You okay? You need some water?
Who's
I
being
say,
thirsty?
taking a sip out of my spider mug.
Ah.
Girls with girls and their girls. Oh. Oh my.
That's peak lewd.
Haha, female.
Mm. Oh, not thirsty, hungry, I see.
Because they got
Concern.
meat.
Oh, so you're talking about vor. Okay.
Gathered concern.
So I thought we were sort of like gathering into the kind of phrase of meaty thighs and stuff like that.
Nah.
That's not where I thought they were going.
Claw!
What?
I was
Ruby
quoting.
grapefruit white claw. Which is fucking amazing, mind you. I don't care, laugh at me, I like it.
I didn't even hear what you
You're
said.
drinking White Claw?
It's good, okay? Shut up.
Is your name Kyle?
No.
Are you sure about that?
I am absolutely sure. Might be Brandon Herrera, though.
God, I tried White Claw first time a while back, and it was so fucking gross.
It's
Felt like I might as well just
okay.
sanitizer at that point.
I've honestly had worse.
I'm sorry.
Jesse, you need to
Yeah.
control your horny. You're gonna get banned on YouTube.
Yeah, and it's
I'm gonna get the horny bat.
the algorithm is yeah.
Actually, you know what? How about instead of the horny bat, we upgrade it to a horny claymore?
That's
Yeah.
Jesus.
excessive. You know what? I'm gonna bop this person real quick.
The Horny Great Club.
You need a timeout.
It's just a time out there.
For the record, this Momiji is going to be completely covered in clothes, so don't get used to seeing her essentially
Barbie
naked.
doll.
Yes. She's not going to get any details. I can
It's
promise you.
completely safe for work, guys. I swear.
Yes.
I swear it's not what it looks like.
I'm trying to figure out what I should do for her headgear as well. If I want to give her her usual hat or if it wouldn't fit, because I'm going to be giving her a leather jacket.
You could give her a bandana.
Oh god, this is gonna be like peak weeb edgelord. Also,
Yes, that's why you give her a bandana.
oh shit.
Maybe cover
katana.
one eye with the bandana as well.
Oh god. No, we're going.
One thing I could see maybe would be an eye patch.
Is that too?
Oh!
There we go.
Hmm.
I'm gonna lighten that a little bit. Alright. So,
Ooh, baby muffin. Oh, that reminds me. I need to get my wooden have made outfit, like a proper one, not a one that's barely there. That does sound nice too.
I mean, that whole Superman made outfit, I still adore. That was so cute. Anyway.
this music that's playing right now is kind of fitting. It's Payday soundtrack. It feels very in character for this image. I like how the colors come out.
Oh god. I forgot I'm using the underwear layered armor in Monster Hunter.
I really wish that it was, instead of the underwear layered armor, that it was the buff layered armor.
I know, right? Like, why can't they just add that?
Ooh, offset zipper.
I'm tired of having to mod it in.
Yep, maybe I should just make this an open-up jacket. I think that'll be easier.
Yeah, those kind of jackets are cool.
Make this a little transparent so I can see what I'm with.
Hello.
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 Hello, Angel.
Welcome to stream.
We have new friends. More friends, not new ones.
Oh my god.
No, it was, it's actually a homebrew one that Zed made up. Is there another homebrew with a wind-up race? I haven't seen it.
A homebrew of a what?
A homebrew of a wind-up automaton race. I've never seen it if there is one.
No, it's not that one. It's one that I made myself. I will pull it
Yeah.
up. Let me just link
be
it.
surprised if someone else has done something similar.
I mean, yeah, there probably has been people who have done it, but this one is mine.
Everyone has their own interpretations of similar things.
This
I mean,
is
how
my
many-
homebrew. There are many like it, but this one is mine. So he made my favorite Spider Girl one, and I cannot get enough of it.
Yeah, I need to actually publish the Arachne race as well once I actually have art for it.
Oh, actually, yeah. On that note, so in our entire 6.5-month campaign that I'm doing with me, Sichu has finally gone down for the first time.
Woo.
Oh yes, she has.
Yeah.
She is so fucking tanky. Like, good god.
She's a tanky, dodgy, bitey rogue, and who would have?
Meanwhile,
I
not a
mean,
single...
rogues in 5e are really fucking tanky because they only need dex, so they can max out their dex and they can be AC capped very early on with 17 AC, especially if you're rolling for stats.
The thing is,
Yep,
I'm playing as a Warforged character in that, and I've also got the shield spell and 3 dex, and yet I still get hit all the time because the DM has almost always rolls like a 20 or 19 or above, so I can't block it with shield. And now we've got an increased AC, and everything is still over.
What class are you?
I'm a sorcerer.
Ah, so yeah, you would need to use mage armor to shore that up.
Yeah, the thing is, I've already I need to try and find something to equip, and it's hard to sort of swap out the spells for that. I've already got shield for it. Yeah,
Keep in
I
mind,
admit
mage
that.
armor lasts for 8 hours.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Warforged already have one addition to it, so the thing is, it will only end up boosting it by 2 anyway.
No, that's not how it works. Warforged is a flat increase. As long as you're not wearing armor, your base AC is 13 plus your dex modifier. Warforged modifier is a plus on top of your AC.
Huh.
However, I think there is a stipulation that it requires you to have integrated armor.
Yep. If you're just wearing armor, I don't think it'll give.
No, you can't wear armor as a Warforged.
Yeah.
You have to integrate it.
Interesting.
So,
Yeah.
basically, you don't get that +1, I don't think. Let me actually just quick pull it up to see.
I think it said so. I think it said you get it as a base, even without armor.
Maybe.
I mean, yes, you are right. Fireball is always the answer, and I
Okay, yeah,
love
you do
using
just gain a flat. Plus, you do have a built-in defensive layer. So yeah. So, listen, that is a +1 bonus. That is not... Mage armor is not a plus bonus to your AC. It is a change to your AC calculation. That's the thing that trips people up. Those are not identical at all.
That's why I thought.
So, if you were to get a mage armor and stuff, your AC would actually be 14 plus your dex. And then plus shield would put it up to 22.
See, the way I sort of thought it was is because it specifies that your AC becomes that plus Dex.
Well, it does. The thing is, it does. However, the Warforged AC calculation is not a calculation. It's just an addition. That's why addition modifiers are so fucking strong, because they bypass that. And they can stack with other forms of AC calculations.
Although I do also now have a magic item that increases AC by 2. So I don't know how that works. I think I was going to
again, those are untyped bonuses, so they will stack as long as you are wearing them. You don't have to worry about them overriding one another. It's not like Pathfinder where they're the same type of bonus. In 5e, they've removed all bonus types, so as a result, for AC, everything is either an AC calculation, which you get one of, or it's just a bonus, which you can get as many as you want. The only thing is that you can't stack AC bonuses from the same source, so you can't cast Shield twice and suddenly have plus 10 AC.
Oh yeah, that'd be silly. I mean, it doesn't even work because you need 2 reactions anyway.
God, imagine.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that occasionally, but that's beside the point. I probably should invest in Mage Armor.
To be honest, it is a little bit surprising that you are getting hit in the first place, because you're supposed to be a caster, so you should be on the back line.
But you see, Zedred, he has this tendency to make things quite literally pop out of the ground in places we least expect them. So you could be backliner at 1 second, and then the next round suddenly you're a frontliner and you're the caster, and then the rogue is busy biting somebody else's face off and is too busy to help you out. So, yeah.
Also, some things are really fast.
Also, everything has a gun.
Yeah, everyone has a gun, and
yeah, it's funny. Everybody else has guns, and then there's just Sichu, who's just going around with knives and also literally shooting people.
I mean, and a gun.
Okay, she occasionally uses the gun which she has converted into a flaming shotgun, but that's more of a party trick. The bite is where it's at.
Meanwhile, Siam just like shoots every single random effect you could possibly imagine out of out of either her mouth or both of her palms or some kind of random shit.
Okay there, Broly.
Well, I sort of like imagine her jaw actually like unhinges, because remember she's a robot, and a weird one at that. It's like, this jaw unhinges, there's a kind of speaker in there or something, or some kind of tube, and just magic shoots out. Or maybe a scream of some kind.
That's...
Hey, basically, yes. Make sure you are reading the description.
Yeah.
You okay, bud?
I have to keep bonking people. Not the fun kind of bonk.
You don't have to you don't have to delete his message for asking.
Also,
I'm just keeping it clean, alright.
Like, just tell people to read the description and stuff. Like, people have no way of knowing when they're first coming in, so they should be reading the description still.
Yeah.
Does anybody even read anymore? It's kind of a lost art.
it happens. Sometimes you're more focused on just what's going on screen rather than going into the description of a stream, usually. At least that's how I often find people do it. You want to look at the person drawing, not what the rules are, or even know that there are rules sometimes. Though most stuff is usually.
Find it bizarre that there are like streams with no rules.
I mean, sometimes people just sort of behave themselves on their own, and other times you engage in complete chaos, and God knows what the hell happens in those.
Yeah,
really, it depends on how big the stream is as well. Sometimes, like some streams and stuff that the streamer isn't even interacting with the audience, you just won't get any chat or you just won't have any rules at all because they don't care.
Yeah.
This is also true.
No, it's nice to have the chat be somewhere where people can just sort of feel they can chat with other people, even if the streamer isn't always looking at chat. Sometimes it's just nice to talk to people.
So who is this you're drawing?
Momiji.
Momiji. Momiji Inu Bashiri from Tuhu.
Ah, that is a mouthful.
Oh.
Yeah. I noticed the additional fang you've just sort of put in there. I like it.
Trying to figure out. I like the thing with Momiji is that like he has that hat, and it's like I'm thinking I maybe should still at least put the hat on there.
Yeah, it helps it be recognizable that it's her.
Otherwise, she just kind of looks like Z.
Like, she put. I think Momiji would usually just look like some of the Fox girls. She doesn't have a hat on.
That one.
Yeah.
I always have to look it up when you say a Toho name.
Yeah, that's fair. So do I normally.
You know, don't.
Momiji's like the only one I remember.
You know, telephone AWOO. AWOO.
Don't AWOO, $350 charge.
You guys both said the exact same time.
Amazing. Beautiful.
I was just thinking about it because it came up in the dump the other night.
I would like a tiny desk engineer.
I mean, yeah, so would I. But he'd just be screaming all the time. He's like, whee!
I feel like I need to redraw this. Push it more. Make it come more from underneath.
It's kind of head on. Why did I do it before?
Like,
You actually
more
push the
looking down at you and stuff.
perspective. And actually push the pose. Make her kind of like popping her chest forward. Like, yeah, look at my titties. These titties are powerful.
It's you gotta make the pose even more corny and the angle even lower.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm doing, is making the angle lower.
No, even more corny and the angle more horny.
No. I would like to agree, but it's the wrong channel. So I must disagree.
Look, it's the angle. Doesn't mean the actual content has to be.
You raise a fair point.
Also, for the person who noticed Muscular Wonders going in the background, I just want to say, I love you.
What?
Oh yeah, there is music.
I'm not being horny. These guys are.
I mean, that's kind of normal. I'm not the monster, here you are.
I do the Will Smith pose at Gaia in particular.
Die, monster.
Wait, Will Smith pose, which one?
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
World.
Oh, that was actually funny. In a 5 game last week, we're basically scoring off with a shit ton of Yuan Ti in a Yuan Ti city. And I'm a Dragonborn fighter and stuff. And we're basically fighting in a bunch of narrow corridors and stuff. Our Warlock and our Cleric decided to go to the front line as I was taking care of some guys at the back line. So I was rushing forward, can't get past them, so I take out... Luckily, I came prepared. I had a whip. So I take out my whip, and then I'm like, die, monster! And I crack the whip at a Malison over the head of Edgar, and managed to actually kill him. So...
Nice.
I literally said, die, monster, and then the monster died.
You don't belong in this world. .wave.
Like, saying die monster increases crit chance by like 10%. It's like a... That's that whole channel divinity ad having Die Monster does.
I guess it sort of worked. I mean, you see him say kill, and then eventually you just got random wild magic power word kill, and it worked.
That was still, I absolutely love that moment. That was so brilliant. Normally I was just like, yeah, but wild magic's pretty cool and stuff. It can be pretty fun. That happens. Wild magic is the best thing ever. I mean,
until it strands you in another part of the dungeon.
Wild magic is less cool because it refused to activate for the entire fucking session until I used every single spell slot I had, and then it triggered, and then afterwards I get shunted into a wall. I have no idea where I am. I am going to die.
Yeah,
and then you get turned into a potted plant.
Yeah. Aside from that last part, yeah, he basically. It was 11 consecutive spells Wild Magic didn't activate, and then in the last one he finally got it, and then he got Gmod no-clip through a wall, and we have no idea where he is now.
Yep.
Luckily, the way Warforged work in this world is that robots work is that they can be repaired. But I need to be at a point beyond. I need to be at a certain point where there's actually something left. I have 5 hit points left. I have converted all my sorcery points into level 1 spell slots so I can cast shield.
You will be able to see these comments after the stream is done because I have them A, displayed on screen, and B, when I save the stream, if you're able to go back to it by some means, there's a live playback. So you can still see the comments afterwards. No worries.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fun things happen still.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump the spammer next time.
Ruka, if you keep posting nothing but emojis, you will get muted. You will be thrown into jail.
It won't be horny jail this time, though. Just normal jail.
Yeah, just dumb baby jail.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one joke I remember seeing. It was like, there was basically just an orgy going on between a bunch of inmates and stuff, and it's like, maybe we shouldn't have put all the horny people in a single jail together.
Oh god.
I remember that.
That is what horny jail is.
And then it was the succubus being the guard.
What?
Maybe I'm thinking of a different one.
Oh no, the succubus was the guard.
Yeah.
And they were placing their hand on the other guard's shoulder.
Uh-oh.
Oh ho ho. Damn, Warframe has good music.
True. I just wish the rest of it was as good.
I mean, it's a decent game and stuff. It's just their recent few updates have been a little bit underwhelming. It's kind of back to the status quo now.
It's, to be honest,
Steel Path has been well received. I haven't played it yet.
I've been meaning to play the new quest line and stuff, but it's just kind of been a bit hard to just sort of get myself to play it on my own and stuff, especially because the main time I usually play it is with someone else, and that's usually that's basically single player.
Let's see, here's the thing, is that for the new content update, Steel Path, whatever, it's basically just, it's normal gameplay, except everybody is automatically shut to level 200, so for some people it's kind of like, I'm not supposed to do that. For some people it's like, oh, this is perfectly normal, this is how I already play the game. For other people it's like, no,
that's literally the point. It's meant to be a hard mode. And the thing is that it was designed, like, there's a few things about that. One, it was designed with that in mind, that it was not going to be for every single player, and so they haven't locked any like progression content behind it. It's completely optional to do. And it was literally designed so that way not every Warframe would be viable in it. Like, that is something that was known from day one. They want you to really... It's literally there so you can push your limits and stuff in the game.
Yeah, so people who want a big challenge and stuff.
Yeah, like, it's not bad, it's just... Well, you could have added this a lot earlier.
Yeah, they probably should have, but they've added it all, so...
I mean, they've hinted at wanting at doing some kind of hard mode and stuff in the past. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were just focused on other stuff at some point. Just getting distracted or whatever. I don't know.
Apparently there's 69 people in the chat.
Nice.
Nice. Why do her ears look slightly derpy, or is it just my skewed perspective, because I'm dumb?
because her head is tilted.
Could also just be because they're not fully drawn.
Maybe. But yes, like the head's tilted, it just looks like her left ear is lower? I don't know. My neck hurts from tilting this way just to look at it.
The neck.
Delicious neck.
Anyway.
That's kind of a running gag in our campaign too, is that everyone else has their own preferred methods of combat. For Ziju, it's just, oh, delicious neck.
For me, it's just kind of random everything. And panic and shields.
There's a lot of being involved on my end.
Though I've been looking to try to find other things to do. Because taking the same action every turn is a little...
Lapsin fighter.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of what... That's just kind of what rogues do, typically.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. A lot of people, they don't want to do the same action every turn, but most classes are actually kind of designed around that, and the way you get around that is by being creative with how you describe it, and you flavor it. Like, for instance, it's a lot more entertaining and stuff, instead of saying, like, I move over here and I attack 2 times with my longsword, versus, like, this guy's now my opponent. I charge at him and slash at him twice. And then the cleric in the party is like, okay, I'm going to cast Banish on that person. He vanishes. And then my character screams out, no! How dare you! You gotta...
Yeah, I suppose.
One thing I really like doing, actually, is describing the methods in which characters cast spells.
That's an important one.
I sort of, like, have to rush it along because I don't want to keep people up. But at the same time, I kind of want to be like... A ball of fire rolls out of the palm of their hand. They toss it up into the air and then just shoot it with their other hand, and it explodes and destroys the fucking flying drones or whatever.
I'm just too focused on figuring out what I'm doing.
Yeah. Actually, one of my favorite times of doing that was like with my first wizard, who was a geomancer character type person, who was a transmuter. And like, I would just constantly describe in whatever way he did the spell. Like, for example, just when casting Erupting Earth, he'd slam both his hands on the ground, and you'd see an earthquake go along the ground, zigzagging, until it reaches the person. Then there's a delay of like a split second until the floor erupts into earth and the entire thing cracks open and stuff like that.
Okay, so look at this pose now. This versus the previous one, which I'm going to unhide. Tell me which one looks cooler.
Okay,
like, man, I've really pushed this a lot more.
Yeah.
Powerful. I like it.
Oh wait, of course I could probably... I think might be delayed a bit.
A little on the wide side.
But wide is good.
No, I mean like wide as in, for some reason, like wide shoulders, head misaligned, and up the neck. That's one issue sometimes with doing this angle that I've had, is like I wind up not centering the neck on the torso, and as a result, the neck is coming out of the shoulder. That is sometimes an issue that I get. Boob. Remove boobus.
How could you?
I know, sorry, Gaia. This is the opposite of what you're into.
Ripperino.
I could destroy.
I wonder if breast retraction is a thing.
It is.
Oh, it is totally a fetish.
It's heretical to me.
Guys are better, don't at me.
We've been at war over this before, and I will still.
Are we gonna war over this in stream?
Absolutely not.
No, in stream. This is going to all be happening in DMs, and it's going to be very vicious.
Well, that's giving me trouble.
Yep, we have reached peak Toho. We are drawing Momiji, and we have Bad Apple as background music.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
I forgot that this is the only cover of Bad Apple that I can include in my playlist now or my public playlist now because all the other ones are content ID'd. Oddly, my my Bad Apple animations aren't content ID'd though. I don't know why. It's coming, but I don't know.
I'll look to give horse in the mouth for the time being, I guess. What does that phrase even mean in literal terms?
Don't forget horse and mouse. I think what it means is that basically this thing this horse has been given to you as a gift. Don't start checking to make sure it's got something wrong with it.
Look, a gift horse in the mouth. The reason why you would do that is because you're inspecting it to see if it's diseased or not, or sick.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would you do that if it's a free horse? Kind of egotistical.
Yeah. It's like, I'm giving you this as a gift. Please don't try to make it seem like I'm trying to poison you. I'll give you something shit.
Please, I'm trying to do something for you. Don't make this weird. I'm gonna make it weird.
This is what I'm into.
Lord.
I'm into that shit.
Joke's on you! I'm into that shit!
Joke's on you!
On you, He-Man!
Oh god, what
Don't
am I
you king shame me, He-Man!
A mannequin that's constructed entirely of fetishes. I'm sure that will offend and terrify many, many people. Myself included.
Oh.
Well, what kind? Gotta be a bit more specific there with that, because there's a lot of ways that could be taken.
There's gonna be a lot of feathers and leather involved.
Jeez.
Maybe some whips.
I was talking about ceremonial stuff. I'm sorry. What are you talking about on
Sorries.
That reminds me of how in basically one thing that reminded me that it just is back when I played Diablo 3, and it mentions when you play with the witch doctor that it just says summon a fetish, and immediately as soon as I read that I was just like, hold on, what? Oh right, those things. It'll better be that when I actually get that ability.
Alright. Finally got this new Momiji redrawn. I need to still give her her hat. Of course, she needs her hat. All Toho characters need funny hats.
Give me your hat.
Give me your hat.
Which one of you Weedles wants an ass whooping?
Which one of you weevils wants an ass whooping?
Nice. I think my favorite thing in Toho fan games is when the character just is the hat.
What?
Oh my god, that trope.
I don't think I've seen it. I haven't played any Toho fan games or anything, but like, what?
I think the frog gets it the most.
Oh.
Yep.
Can't remember her name. But
Was
her
it the
theme is
only
Native Faith.
representation character spot or something, just their hat. Hello?
I cannot remember the name of the frog girl. Yeah,
I didn't even know.
pretty sure she's actually a Kappa.
Bring Hartman.
It's a Kappa?
I don't
Hold
know.
on, I'm gonna look that up. I don't think I've seen her.
Her theme is Native
yeah.
Faith. If you look up Native Faith character,
Toho frog girl. Suwaka.
there we go.
What did I miss?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! You are really loud.
Ow. Ouch.
I am so sorry. I am
Okay, before you start speaking really loudly, talk quieter, please, until you get your mic fixed.
At least you're living up to your name with Derp Dragon.
Okay, a little much.
The man swings it like Thunderbirds a night to a goddamn bus. You are absolutely right, and the tip speed probably makes a sonic boom.
I looked up to her frog girl, and I don't know if this is what you're talking about.
She has a very round hat that's like kind of shaped like an upside down vase.
It's got little eyes on it.
We might be thinking of different characters.
Her name is Suwako Moria.
That's
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
one I was talking about.
Yeah, she has
Yeah,
eyes on her
that's
hat.
Big eyes. It's yeah, I've definitely not seen her before.
She's one of the more popular ones.
Yeah, we say that, but I've never seen. Admittedly, I'm not in the community, which is probably one good reason why I don't see that. But
I only really know because of Raokel.
Like we discussed this before. It's like you mentioned this character. I'm like, I've never seen them before. He's like, they're one of the most popular.
Let's see. Probably Reimu. That's who we were talking about that time. Because Reimu was literally the protagonist of the series.
I was gonna say,
Oh no, I definitely had seen Reimu. That was definitely
Okay.
not something. That was one of the other things.
have you at least seen Marissa?
Oh no, it was Patchouli that we were talking about.
Um,
She's the purple haired girl.
Yeah, the one that like sleeping all the time with the book.
Yeah, because she has anemia.
Might have been her. I've seen some stuff of her. But I had seen her before that.
She's apparently focused on one of the most slapping Toho remixes I've ever heard.
Oh, okay.
Kind of crazy because like Locked Girl, which is Patchouli's theme, has like so many remixes, and all of them are like they could just be styled in so many different ways, which is true for all Toho remixes, but Patchouli gets a lot like that. Also, time for Ken Ashcorp.
Okay.
Sad that he took down
Turn the
his...
sound on. One thing I found quite strange about Cash Corp's songs, like whenever you looked in the comment section, there's like never any old comments. At least when I was looking at them, there was always ones that was done like an hour before. Nothing else. Like there's always further down, no kind of pinned comment or one that's so high it's near the top and stuff like that. Oh.
Goodbye.
But there goes Step Dragon.
Need to make these titties like pow, and the muscles like baboom.
Boom.
That's dangerous. I like it.
Boom boom.
This is a copyright.
Yeah, if you have like absolutely massive Christmas ham thighs, it just looks a bit out of place, that's all.
I still like her name, creator of Full Metal Alchemist and stuff. She was talking about like, I want my characters to be. I'm tired of all these characters being so skinny. I want my men to be strong, and my women to be like baboom.
Absolutely based.
Amazing.
Everyone is just the Armstrong family.
Oh god, I would love that actually.
I think she would absolutely love it for that to be a thing.
That would be funny as hell.
Hiro, I think her name is Hiro Yumi. I think. Name. Creator of Full Metal Alchemist. Yes, Hiromu Araka. Barely shows her appearance and stuff. Like she's had somebody kind of stand in for her at conventions and things like that. But she's like honestly, she's hilarious. She's a really funny writer.
I mean, she wrote from Alchemist, so
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking about Wenry's back muscles.
Yes.
Look at their back.
So, changing topic again. You know that demo for Carrion that's been out for a while and a lot of people are only just now discovering?
Yes.
Yes.
Like, so many people have only just now played it. I played it ages ago when like it came out, and suddenly because I guess people missed the trailer the first time and stuff, and now only just now they're discovering this amazing trailer, this amazing demo for the game, and how yeah, it's brilliant.
I think it's because it lacked a proper trailer before, and now it has like a fully animated one, and it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Power of marketing.
I saw the first teaser, and I was just like, "Oh shit, this looks awesome! I am going to play this as soon as it comes out." There's a demo out. I played it a lot. Although I didn't really talk about it much at the time, I guess, for some reason.
It's called Carrion?
Yeah.
Carrion. Aren't they also the same devs that made
My Friend Pedro, Enter the Gungeon, etc.
Devolver Digital, just brilliant people.
Yeah.
it seems.
Question:
Oh wow.
should I give Momiji a long skirt or leather pants?
combat
Oh,
skirt
that's
and
a
fingerless
hard
gloves?
question.
Combat skirt and fingerless gloves.
With that top, I kind of want to say the pants.
Yeah, I've got to say the
I think
fans.
pants would go better with the top.
True.
It's an. But I mean, both are really good, to be honest.
Can they be tight pants?
Oh, they're going to be very tight pants.
Very good.
I would like tight pants.
That's tight, bro.
Nice.
I can actually just draw legs again.
How do leg?
Just like look up on Google how to leg. I just want to look that up actually. I'm gonna check.
Immediately get like 40 million results of like shit posts.
Probably going to be some leg exercises in there.
Yeah, it's leg exercises immediately. Yeah.
Yep.
How to leg extension.
Yeah, it's just like something
Tone your
detailed.
legs. If you scroll down far enough, there's special meme expression leg.
Oh, do you remember that whole like the leg of Zeg and stuff like that meme?
No, it's literally just the special meme fresh like the meme lad head and then like a disembodied leg next to him going leg.
I am leg.
Amazing.
I am lagging.
The leg of Zild.
This is peak millennial humor right here.
The leg of Zild, Breath of Weef.
That's the one.
And see, here's what you do. You don't get tight jeans that are actually made of denim, because if you do, that just means you either hate yourself or you don't know how to buy clothing. What you do is you get those stretchy pants that look like denim, but they're actually stretchy pants. So you can look good. You can look like you're wearing super tight jeans, and it won't cut off your circulation and make you a paraplegic.
Oh, I thought. I guess I for some reason thought that Karen. I didn't realize Karen was actually fully released yet.
Nope, it's still in development. Also, yes, that is what I do with my thunder thighs. Stretchy jeans are life.
No, apparently Carrion's done. It's out.
Oh, it is? This is news to me.
Yeah, same to me.
Interesting.
Well, I guess I'm playing a game and I'm going to be playing that later. I will stream that.
Okay.
Well, this is done. I get to be the streamer, Salty. I am taking your job.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Carry. Steam says pre-purchase.
It might be released on certain platforms, and then it might be coming soon.
It's...
Yeah, kind of like the 8-year delay between when Halo 3 came out and when we're just getting it right now. On PC, finally.
Let's look up Carrion on Google.
I'm gonna give her a little bit wider stance.
Yes, wide.
Thick!
Yeah.
Carrion on
Anybody else here
Nintendo
play
Switch.
For Honor? Or is it just me?
I
I
would,
thought so.
but I don't know. I don't have the mental capacity. Patience.
Yeah. Anyways, the new hero that's coming out, the Warmonger, is basically just what Warden should be, and I'm getting some very Blackfire and what's his face, Warlord vibes. How Blackfire is basically just Warlord, but better. So now the Warmonger is just Warden, but better. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. On the one hand, oh my god, she looks amazing to play. But on the other hand, my poor Knightly boy, what's gonna happen to him?
Also, I just looked it up. Apparently, Carrion was out on Switch 2 days ago.
Yeah, it's out now on Steam. Yeah, my friend bought it yesterday. I didn't realize it was released. I thought everyone was just playing the demo again and only just recently discovering it. Because now I own that game and I've downloaded it immediately because it's actually really small. Because there's not that much in it, because that's how you make a good game. You don't need for it to be huge and time-consuming, space and stuff. It can just be good.
One thing that's kind of frustrating is that, well, that's not untrue from a practical standpoint. Like, if you've noticed, like, with the new Halo release, people really complain about graphics a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
And it's the unfortunate truth, and because of that, graphics will always be, like, a huge sink for development and stuff.
It's
Like, really a large part of it isn't just because of developers, it's literally the fault of the audience in a lot of respects.
You know, like, oh, it's not like that reminds me when Crash Bandicoot came out. A lot of people were just like, "Oh, good God, no! It's like running at 30 FPS," and other people were just like, "It looks fine to me."
Here's the other thing as well, like, the new Halo game, like, the art that they have going for it, while it is stylized, it still costs almost as much to make that as it does for, like, super realistic graphics. It's just not as intensive for the hardware, I would imagine.
Yeah.
That point.
I'd rather style.
Curved or whatever.
I'd rather something that looks stylish and pretty and stuff like that, rather than just like super realistic. Or more realistic than actual realistic stuff looks, supposedly.
Let's just all agree that every game should look like Wind Waker from now on.
They're really
fix
fucking
all
chunky.
problems.
I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. I like 'em big. I like 'em plumpy. I like 'em round. Like something. They like my sound. They think I'm funky. My name is Mura.
You're saying that, but I'm looking at that waist.
Alright, I need to make it skinnier.
Yes, my lad.
What a mad lad.
That said, I would really like to see like sprite games come back, just because I feel like they can just go faster than 3D games.
Yeah.
Not just from the hardware perspective, but also just taking in the visual information.
Yeah. Like, some of my favourite games are stuff that's either by Devolver Digital or like similar stuff like by Devolver Digital. Like, I don't think Dead Cells is actually made by Devolver Digital at all, but it's still a really cool game with similar stuff. It's not.
Dead Cells is a really good roguelike.
Yeah. It looks brilliant.
Or I guess it's more of a
doesn't-
roguelite because you still do progress.
True.
Permanent
but
upgrades.
That is true. But I do kind of like that kind of thing where like you have good reason to keep going, you have something to build towards, and something that you build towards even when you fail. I do like that kind of thing. It makes it so it's...
Yeah. Well, it's a matter of also, like, there's some other aspects to it as well, like, Rogue Legacy, or not Rogue, well, actually, yeah, Rogue Legacy as well as Dead Cells, those are examples of roguelites because you actually do have progress that comes in. Then there's Binding of Isaac, where you do unlock things, and that's how you progress, but they aren't upgrades to your character. You still have to find them in the world each time you spawn. So that is a true roguelike. Likewise, other things like Caves of Cud are also complete roguelikes, where everything is basically procedurally generated, and is actually done in a good manner. And, like, you start, every single time you play the game and stuff, it's going to be a completely different RPG experience. Like, like, the key difference is basically, like, a roguelike literally starts you out from the same spot every single time, whereas a roguelite is going to give you at least something to start with.
Speaking of roguelites, in that case, there's another one I actually discovered like a few weeks ago, I think, or maybe a month or two, something like that. And it's a thing called Wizard of Legend, which is about for a while, I think, but it's quite cool. It's just kind of magic and stuff, and you do kind of pre-build yourself before you start going into runs, but to exchange for that, the game is actually quite hard, so you often need to possibly have some kind of pre-existing build beforehand. But it's still, there's a lot of roguelike elements to it, like stuff like the relics you can find and spells, extra spells you can find and stuff like that. One of the things I love to do actually is use the air magic in it, because one of the things you can literally, you just sort of like spin and suck everything towards you, and then you can combo that with another spell which just has you lift everyone up and then just slam them into the ground who's like around you at the time. And it's just a lot of... It's actually really cool, like, this game. It's not that long, I don't think, as long as you can actually beat the final boss a few times. But it's still really cool. It's also way easier in multiplayer. Go up to 2 players and stuff. And it's only local multiplayer, funnily enough.
Cool.
I was gonna say, on the sprites thing, I noticed it particularly with Kirby. Like, the 3D games are very nice and look very pretty, but they feel extremely slow compared to, like, Superstar. Maybe that's just me, but...
Alright, time to start inking. It is really hot in my room. And I'm gonna open up my door to vent out some air.
Because summer.
Man, I hate living in Arizona.
At least it's dry.
Shut.
Eh.
I'm just saying, like, in winter around here, it was damp most days.
What state are you in?
North Carolina.
Yes, North Carolina's hell. It's no Florida, though.
Yeah.
Now those are some bold sketch lines. I'm wondering what I should do for the style on this. If I should make it, like, kind of toony, or if I should do it more realistic and kind of slightly painted.
Oh.
Sure, has just been completely distracted from the stream. I've been... Oops.
Let's see.
Not a fox. Is it a fox? I thought it was a dog.
She's a wolf. A wolf.
Wolf.
1-1. Do not AWOO.
You shall be punished if you do.
I totally wasn't just about to do that.
Ah. Me and Salty did it at the same time earlier, so.
Yes.
That was magical.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
At least I'm not that degenerate.
Although we did say different amounts. I said 350, Salty said 500.
Let's just total them together. There's two separate fines for the exact same crime.
Good.
It sounds like something that would happen in Britain.
Oh God. Let's
Okay.
not even go there.
Uh,
So in unrelated news, I'm pretty sure Capcom did this on purpose because the Master Ale Dual Blaze, which is basically just 6 things of alcohol, has sleep and paralysis and has 420 damage.
Oh my god, I didn't know about the 420 damage.
Yeah, the upgraded blades have 420 damage, like 420 attack.
Oh my god.
or
Oh my god, they had to have done that on purpose. That's so good.
You know that this comes from... Okay, first off, Clem, don't fuck with Toho fans. We haven't played Toho.
Shit, he's right.
I'll argue with that.
I'm just thinking about that time somebody was like, "Isn't X Toho for white guys?" And I was like, "Isn't that Toho?"
Isn't Toho why I see? It's tough, yeah. Why is that transparent?
Oh, that was an unfortunate click right there. Sorry, just thinking out loud.
Oh, there's something I just said by accident. Just sort of clipped at a bad time.
Yep, that was some timing.
Oh no.
Things happen, don't worry about it. It's a little thing. I saw what it was.
Rip.
That was an unfortunate click.
What clicked?
Oh, final.
Awkward.
It really doesn't deserve this much attention.
No, yeah, let's keep moving on.
I am going to refill my Cecil mug. Because I am a thirsty boy. I will be right back.
Thirst is eternal.
Oh,
The thirst is real.
speaking of Cecil mugs, if you want to get a Cecil mug of your own, I've got. Let me see here. Where's it at?
If you want Cecil to mug you,
Yes, if you want Cecil to mug you, you can get a coffee. You can get a tumbler for holding your drinks. It keeps your hot drinks hot and your cold drinks cold. You can get it from CrowdMade. I also got a lot of other stuff such as shirts and stickers. I haven't drawn Cecil in a long time.
I
Or
know
maybe.
it pains
I haven't drawn a
so
lot of my OCs in a long time because I've been working on Hacked 3 so much.
well,
Yeah.
this is just something to look forward to.
Is there anything
yes.
left to do on that?
No, actually, I was gonna draw some stuff last night, but then my webcomic exploded.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah, that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened with the webcomic? I missed it.
My webcomic
Uh,
exploded because I installed a new plugin to manage my art folders because fan art and stuff was not showing up for other people. And lo and behold, the new plugin that I got worked, except it wound up deleting the entire media directory for my webcomic, which included every single fucking comic update.
So it wasn't exactly the best thing, I'll be honest. It was not the best.
So it wasn't like strictly WordPress's fault then.
No, it was WordPress's fault as well because they have such a garbage file system.
I mean, yes, but it was also the plugin. Anyway.
See, the plugin actually, like, I don't know why the plugin was able to modify the media folder itself on the media directory. Like, it's not normally supposed to be able to do that. And the thing is that WordPress is so goddamn slow and so inefficient. Like, it's WordPress's fault that the images weren't showing up in the first place, which is why I had to get the new plugin anyway.
Oof.
Is there no way to get those files back?
Oh, I already got them back. I did a restore. But that entire process took me like 3 hours last night and left me feeling drained, so I didn't want to stream.
God, I bet.
Those don't look right. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say, fuck it. Eyelashes I'm gonna do in post over everything else, so I'm not gonna draw the eyelashes. In fact, I'm gonna do this something similar with the hair, and I'm gonna leave the hair on a separate layer. So Momiji is gonna be bald.
Oh yeah.
Gasp.
Wait, what? Hold on. Hell yeah, what?
What? Don't kick shame me.
After what Darian posted, I don't think I can kink shame anyone.
Oh yeah, don't remind me.
Oh, right, that thing.
Oh.
I come back to laughing. What did I miss?
Don't worry about
Angels, yeah, don't worry about it. Talking about king shaming.
I can't believe you pulled my own joke on me.
it.
It's because they've taken the power from you, Salty. You do not have
I
power
can't
over me
believe
anymore.
You've done this.
Can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Oh fuck! Can't believe you've done this.
Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. I can't believe you fucked this.
I am the exact opposite of Australia.
Yes.
I mean, yes, this is true.
What is Toho's story? I
Wait, there is one?
several videos.
Let's
for
see.
this.
There are about 16 games, 17 games so far. It started off as a shoot 'em up made by a guy named Toon, who at the time when everybody was making shoot 'em ups featuring jets and robots and things like that, he decided, I'm going to make one with cute anime girls. Except he also kind of draws like a potato. But that's okay because he tries. And
Yeah.
he designed some characters like Reimu and things like that about a shrine maiden who goes around fighting yokai, or Japanese spirits. And she winds up befriending them, usually. And so
Friendship.
it's a battle. It's basically Reimu flying around Gensokyo, which is a hidden realm between Tokyo and wherever. And it's basically an area where a lot of magic and stuff happens.
Oh.
Where the magic happens.
So she shoots people in the face a bunch and befriends them afterward.
Basically, I mean, she doesn't ever fully kill them, because usually everything that goes wrong is due to a result of misunderstanding. What is going wrong with this fucking tit?
One thing I find kind of funny that you say that is that I'm also kind of editing a picture of a robin.
Oh.
You said that?
I see.
I'm just gonna say fuck it and not color that, or not line that for now, because this color is giving me trouble. Collarbone. Reimu's a good girl, and people have a fetish for her armpit.
Wait, what?
God, why did you bring that up in stream? Oh God, what have you done?
I can't believe you've done this.
Calm.
I can.
God, you stupid checker, stop running!
Well then.
See, the thing is, Toho has a story, but the fandom is basically just how many decades of constant shit posting now that it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
The fanon is arguably more expansive than the canon is.
Well, here's the cool thing about it, and the reason for that is Toon refuses to actually put pursue any kind of like license on Toho because he wants people to make fan works. And so it's basically, Toho is basically entirely driven by the doujin industry, and I don't mean that in like the hentai doujins. I mean like fan works and original creations and self-published stuff. Toon has basically said like, hey, anybody can make and monetize anything out of Toho as long as they just acknowledge that it's from the Toho series. And as a result, it has a huge fandom because he's made so many characters for it. Many people have made like their own fan games and have been legally allowed to sell them. It's fucking amazing. And it's like,
Nice.
I respect it so fucking much.
There's a present Gato fighting game out there, even.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Scarlet Weather Rhapsody, I think it was. No, was that it? I forget. I played it. It basically it's just projectile spam and delay projectiles in the game. It's great though.
Oh my god, I just realized that you pinned it in the stream, Zedrin.
Was it?
I just realized that you pinned the coffee mug in the stream.
Well, yeah, it's merch.
Yeah.
That is
So it just brings a giant smile to my face to open up stream, just see the big coffee mug.
yep, that is currently the mug that I am sipping from.
Yes.
CEDstore.com.
The thing is, it secretly marks you as a target for Cecil's mug.
Yep. See, if you too are just as thirsty for Cecil as I am, please go to Private and support my bro Zedrin here.
I don't think anyone's as horny for as thirsty for as you are. Speaking of thirsty, I just saw something good.
Maybe there's just someone who is so overcome that they can't speak. And we'll just never know them.
They have no mouth but they
Never
have
know.
thirst.
Also, yeah, Zun is quite the guy, but just imagine if, say, like, Nintendo, let alone the Pokemon Company, did that. Imagine how much more they'd be raking in, but nah.
Well, I don't know how much more they would be raking in. The Thing is, Zune is able to get away with it because of some very specific circumstances regarding like what he's made. He's not a company, first off. He's an individual, so he's able to retain the individual rights of his stuff. But basically, he has refused to. He still does have control over the license, and he's basically refused to allow any company to take control of it.
Good.
Nice.
Laser Burke asks, the story of Mimi, the demon girl, is canon, and what happens in the future or in an alternate world? Mimi basically is in the same timeline as, or is in a connected world to Hiro the Dense. And her entire story is she's actually half succubus, finds out about this one day, trying to figure out what to do about this, and she's researching some old books she found in her parents' study, manages to find a ritual book, and is able to summon Angry from Hiro the Dense into her world, and asks her to train her. And then lo and behold finds out that Mimi, her succubus side, doesn't come from her mother, but rather her father is an incubus, and her father formerly dated Angry.
Oh.
And he's actually a wanted man.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh,
Because he has shirked off his duties and basically is doing the demonic equivalent of tax evasion. But listen, it's okay. He married a lawyer, which is basically a demon from the human world.
wow.
I get it.
Yeah, it seems legit. Yeah.
Doing Phoenix wrong.
Objection!
Hey Zed, I'm gonna link your Spider-Girl homebrew because people are also wanting to play that.
I don't have that ready yet.
Oh,
In that case, sorry, Amy, I'm gonna have to not do that until he's ready for it.
Eventually it'll be published.
I will say though that in theory, Pin Down is an amazing feat, and I need this so badly in my life.
There could be some kind of balances to it. I don't know. Maybe some reworks. Let's look at the other stuff that you added in that made it a bit over the top. That's because the entire campaign is like that. So.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, is that even if we weren't in these campaign, if you were to mix, just be me, mix Spider-Girl with Arcane Trickster and all those abilities, and you get a very broken individual that is obscenely mobile and dodgy. To the point where he actually has to go and balance entire encounters around me, which is...
See, if that's the case, then I've made the race too powerful. And then I need to nerf it even further.
There are quite a lot of features and stuff might be a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Well, again, when I first made the race and stuff, it was loaded up with features and stuff, and so I trimmed a lot of them down. But again, the issue is if you're basically getting it really powerful... Here's the other thing as well, though. I know Neox allows you guys to bring in a lot of homebrew stuff, and he's like made a lot of house rulings and stuff. Like you can get sneak attack off of unarmed strikes, which technically sneak attack you can only get off of a finesse attack. It specifically has to have the finesse property on it. So unarmed strikes do not count for that. Neither do natural weapons. So you can't get sneak attack off of those.
That seems odd.
Not odd. Like, it's just, it specifically has to be a precision weapon. Fists are not a precision weapon. Monks can just use dex for their fist attacks because otherwise they would be even more mad than they already are.
That's fair.
Like, it's strictly a balance consideration. Each class in 5e gets one stat that they use for both their attacks and their damage. And so they wanted to keep that consistent, which is why monks can use dex for damage, but that does not make them finesse weapons. They function similarly, but they do not have the finesse property. And it's very important to know that distinction. It's kind of a similar thing with like AC being based on calculations and not fixed modifiers.
I'm more just meant from like a logical, not mechanical standpoint.
Well, the thing is in previous editions, Sneak Attack could actually proc from any touch attack, and that's how the Arcane Trickster actually was meant to go. They were meant to do ranged touch attacks using spells, and then Sneak Attack on every proc with their Scorching Ray. So, you have the target flat-footed.
I understand why that was nerfed, to be honest. Like,
Well, no, here's the thing. You could only get Sneak Attack off on a creature that had lost its dex. So if they were flat-footed, or if they were restrained, or things like that. So you weren't Sneak Attacking every single round like you are in 5e. The other way you could get it off was if you were flanking. But as a result, when you could finally Sneak Attack and stuff, as an Arcane Trickster, lo and behold, you could do 3 Scorching Rays. So that would be 2d6 per ray. So that'd be a total of 6d6. And then you could add Sneak Attack to every single one in the same round.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you could also use a Greatsword if you wanted and Sneak Attack with that.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
Do you see the reason why Neve would let me choose that for her?
I mean, wait, you tried to do that?
I will not elaborate further.
But that cannot be done in 5e, I will say that right now, the way Sneak Attack works.
Yeah.
There's a
Because
reason
again,
why
Sneak
they don't
Attack
get
is-
extra attack.
Yeah, Sneak Attack in 5e is meant to work very differently because of extra. You don't have extra attack, you don't have iterative attacks like you did in previous editions. Like every class in 3.5, even casters eventually got multiple attacks. It's just they got them a lot later because every class basically added a amount to your base attack bonus, and once it hit a total of 6, you could basically make 2 attacks for second one at -5. And then this would keep going up until you had eventually 4 attacks as a full marshal.
There's no way that you could have possibly landed Sneak Attack on a fireball, is there?
Was it?
Sneak on a fireball.
You could not get Sneak Attack on a Fireball, because Fireball did not make a touch attack. However,
Just making sure.
there was something in there. There was a feature in the Arcane Trickster that allows you to just add your Sneak Attack damage to one spell, like just automatically, and you can do that like once per day or twice per day.
Yeah, that would be a powerful fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is actually. It's it is one of the. I think it's either 17th or 19th level they get.
No, I'm talking about in 3.5.
It's in 5e2.
In 5e, they have Magical Ambush, which is the only way you can add Sneak Attack to spells. Which is kind of shitty because you only get Illusion and Enchantment spells except at certain levels. So you can't reliably have Fireball because you're stuck getting a bunch of enchantment and stuff. I mean, you're probably going to take Fireball because it's good.
I mean, they don't get any kind of like. But I guess they have like magical ambush, which makes it so like they have disadvantage when you cast a spell on them if you sneak up on them with it, which is useful because that means you can just charm someone for one thing really easily by sneaking up on them.
I believe there is a homebrew race for the Hollow Knight characters, Craven. I just don't have it on hand right now.
Also, I'll be perfectly honest with the whole thing of Arcane Tricksters. One of my favourite parts of it is something that I will probably never end up actually encountering, which is Spell Thief, the 17th level ability. Like, someone casts a spell, you make them fail the spell, and now you have it.
Yeah, that is a cool ability.
Yes.
Though it's easy to troll allies with it.
Oh yeah, you can troll allies if you wanted to, but you can also troll enemies.
But here's the thing, though, is that you, specifically, Gaia, have this tendency to use your spells on teammates. So...
I barely do that. I make jokes about suggesting doing that, and the only reason I ever use it is because you have evasion.
Do you see what I mean? This dude right here casts Fireball on the rogues like a joke.
You have rogues. You have more than one rogue.
Yeah, we have to.
Yes, so we have one Arcane Trickster, we have one Thief?
Thief,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Social Thief. We have that and a caster, a sorcerer, and a Cleric, Warrior, Priest, Ranger, multi-class? What the hell is Air, anyways?
I really don't know what air is.
Cleric,
You know,
Ranger.
like-
Yeah.
Air is...
He's interesting. To say the least.
The base idea with the concept of my character was that she's like talking to you all nice and distracting you, and she picks your pocket while you don't notice. Except this has been almost entirely a combat campaign.
Yeah, Neox likes combat.
Yeah.
I've noticed there's no insight to the amount of things he will throw at us to try and kill us.
I mean, I like it, but until
It is enjoyable to, roll die and tear things to bloody chunks with just your teeth, but I do also want some social stuff, like some puzzles and maybe a heist or two, because I would like other characters, namely, Sapphire, to have a moment to shine, and also because we need a change of scenery, maybe?
yeah. No, I do get that entirely. There should probably be less. There should be some small moments of less combat, and we have and that is a thing that's planned. It's just at the moment we can't do that because chaos situation.
Yes, at the moment we cannot because looming faction war. And
Don't talk about it too much.
Yeah, we're not going to say much. Nothing specific.
Oh, here's the funny thing. Apparently, that was never even planned to begin with. I just threw him for such a look. We had to think of it.
Oh yeah, Neox was actually talking to me about that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really fucked up his plans.
What did you, Salty? What did you do?
I am in no place to disclose what I fucked up. I will just say there was a lot.
How? You were with us the entire time. Weren't you?
Nah, see, here's the thing, is that while y'all are doing the long rests and shit, I've been doing stuff...
He decided to go off and do a rogue thing, and it fucked him up.
I did a rogue thing.
Well, not even a rogue thing. The only rogue thing was that you slipped off, and then you tried to do the opposite of a rogue thing.
Yes.
Have you been smashing Sekri?
You shut.
Am I wrong?
I know what he did, and he basically kind of screwed a lot of things up, basically.
Yep.
You haven't answered the question, though.
I mean, it's not my campaign, so I'm not going to answer it. Neox was belly aching about that, though. It was funny.
Yeah, I know, he told me to. He was really looking forward to that. I'm just like, but she's not like that. That's one of the things I was kind of moping about, is that sure, while Arcane Trickster and being a rogue kind of fits her abilities, it doesn't exactly fit her character. But, oh well.
I really do not know entirely what you're talking about, and
Good.
that means even less people know what's going on in the fucking comments.
Yeah, see, when even the DM doesn't know, you know you're having a good time.
Well, kind of. I mean, you want to make sure the DM is still aware of what you're trying to do so they can actually make it happen. Trying to pull stuff on the DM and stuff sometimes will just lead to, well, that's not going to work.
I'm just sort of doing whatever the stuff in the session. I'm not really doing anything out of session because I can't think of anything. I'm not smart. I'm playing as a character who is supposedly smart, or at least is a potential to be smart. But I am not.
Role-playing a smart character or a charismatic character when you are not is very difficult.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, I have the problem. I have a hard time doing the opposite.
Playing a dumb character.
A character's supposed to be kind of dim.
Okay, at one point
I have a hard time playing stupid characters.
There's an NPC in one campaign which I was sort of given control of because it was a character from my backstory. Who was the character was supposed to be a really, really charming guy, but I was being made to play him.
Oh,
I didn't know what to do. And so everyone, the guy instead just kind of looked like an idiot and looked like someone who was so incredibly inept at anything charismatic that no one believed for a second that he was actually the character he's supposed to be. So,
Unfortunate.
One thing I would recommend doing in that case is either limit it to roles or ask your DM like for advice on like what they might know to do sometimes, because it's like
it was just like simple conversations is the thing.
Yeah. Like
I
kind of had that issue in one game I'm in. Edgar, the character who I actually have done a video on, the player himself is a bit of a min-maxer and stuff, so he has like very good charisma and stuff like that. He's supposed to be very convincing and things like that. But whenever he roleplays him, it's like Edgar is just kind of a bumbling idiot who he has high charisma, but because he is so bad at talking or bad with empathy and stuff like that, he can't figure out what to say at the right time, so he always says something really stupid and winds up pissing people off.
Mm-hmm. It's hard sometimes.
My problem is that my character is supposed to be confident, but there's so many very personality present people and like things going on that as a player I've been a little overwhelmed. It's been hard to have that confidence.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Time for more Toho music.
yeah.
Alright, screw the sound. The issue with being in chat sometimes is that I end up muting the stream just because it's kind of a bit disorienting to hear the same thing.
Oh yeah,
twice.
no, I don't expect people to have the stream open when they're in call with me.
That
Yeah.
also don't want it to get picked up through the mic.
I have it open, I just haven't muted.
Yeah.
Same here.
Okay.
So it would be nice to have the music.
If I could figure out how to load entire YouTube playlists into Hydra, I could actually do it that way.
That'd be cool.
It's kind of what Lime does with
I
Limebot.
think you can do that with Rhythm, I know that.
Problem is, Hydra can only load Spotify playlists.
Whereas Rhythm is based on actual YouTube stuff, which is easier. Could get Rhythm and for this for that purpose unless there's some problem with it.
Also, I'm going to give Momiji nails.
Oh,
Alright.
Little claws, it'll be kinky.
Claws are nice. Claws are good, yes.
Listen, I had one friend in high school who one day showed up to school with like sharp nails, and then she kept scratching me with them. Good God, it was one of the kinkiest things that has ever happened to me. I mean, there's been kinkier things that have happened to me, but man, this was... I mean, kinkiest things in public, moreover.
God, I wish that were me.
Yeah. I haven't had any experience like that, that's what's fun. God, I wish that with me is like an eternal mood for me, honestly.
Okay, let me turn down the opacity. Boob.
Boo.
Anyone else is asking exactly what new tablet you got?
It's an Innovator 16 from XP Pen, and I love it. It's my favorite tablet so far. It'll be
Nice.
getting a very good thumbs up for me when I finally do publish the review on it.
Nice. Pog.
like some. There's some anatomy on.
Dragon Swarm, you assume this is gonna... There's gonna be a drawing after this. There's a lot of work being into this.
Where's what's sticking out like what? God, these boobs are giving me trouble.
You're not the only one.
Gotta wish that were me.
Colonel.
Okay, let me just redline this. Okay.
Colonel, I wish that were me.
Colonel. God, I wish that were me.
Correct. Sneak past my dummy thing. My ass cheeks.
Oh shit.
Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick and the clap of my ass cheek keeps alerting the guards.
I forgot what that originated from for the longest time.
Precious. I'm trying to think of doing that with a golem voice, and I think that's too cursed.
He's trying to sneak around. The Precious is dummy thick, and the clap of her ass cheeks keeps alerting the ring wraiths.
Fuck.
I can actually do a surprisingly good golem impression. Give me a second.
Wow.
My coworkers has assigned like a. I forgot what the model of the gun stuff is. Literally the same model as Snake uses, just a giant pistol, and it's signed by Snake's voice actor.
Hobbitses! I'm trying to sneak around. But the clap of the Precious's ass cheeks.
Oh my god.
You can do it.
It's hard. I'm trying to think it up on the spot.
Oh my god. I know what my next commission for Zedrin is now, though. Thanks.
God.
Let's see.
I'm trying to sneak around, but the column of my ass cheeks.
I can't believe I'm now picturing dummy thick column. Gaia, what
Please
is...
don't ever again. I'm sorry. I've done this to people. I'm sorry.
Some cramps.
Oh god, what have I done?
I saw a flash image, and then I killed it.
Please murder it immediately. What have I done?
Some
My
cramps can
cursed
never be
powers go too
forgiven.
strong.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna give Momiji a turtleneck, as well as a leather jacket, because she normally has a turtleneck, or kind of a collar thing going on.
Sleeveless turtleneck.
Yes.
Give her a choker. Okay.
Gaia. Calm. Calm.
Oh wow. Huh. So Google didn't help at all with this cursed search.
Why did you search it?
What, you started searching for that? What's wrong with you? Why would you do this to yourself?
Gaia, why would you put this image in our heads? Now we have to satisfy our curiosity.
Look, I'm sorry.
I don't.
Did you
The power to believe
wait?
is too strong and sometimes I can't contain it.
Are you saying that he searched for dummy thick golem?
I think he did.
Yes.
And it gave me absolutely nothing that I could use that was cursed. Fucking
Wow.
sucks, dude.
Do you want to meet the Lord?
Do you want to meet the Precious?
It was just memes about Golem wanting that ass. It was stupid.
Oh my god.
I've ruined everything.
So, turtlenecks.
Yes, certainly. Better conversation than dummy thick column.
You didn't have to say it again.
God damn it.
Why do you keep saying it?
I'm sorry.
Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to raise up the face. Forget that this is not a selection marquee lasso tool. Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine if this is actually like what you'd get the next fan art based on. Jesus. No, I'm not going to put that idea. I think turtlenecks are actually quite well liked, Darklim. Not sure if they are underrated. I think they're actually quite popular, I think, as far as I can tell.
They are perfectly rated.
Yeah. They're good, and a lot of people accept this. It's good.
Anatomy is such anatomy. I don't know what I'm trying to rhyme here.
Anatomy trying to stab at me.
I'm gonna stab at you.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, why is art so fucking hard? Like a diamond in the sky, why can't I draw the other eye?
Classic.
I love that. I love that little.
Alright, I'm gonna just...
Twinkle, little fuck, God. Damn it, fucking, I give up.
Don't hurt yourself now.
You need to call upon.
Drawing. I've been finding that drawing faces is one of the problems with doing full bodies in traditional.
Oh, for me, it's drawing hands. Good lord. Like, I can even do feet better than I can do hands. That's sad.
I just good enough hands, honestly.
Hands are something that I've kind of gotten accustomed to doing. It's trying to do weird angles for the head. Trips me up.
Noted.
Why my character?
And then there's how Barbot draws his hands, and it just makes me salivate because, oh my god, I wish I had that level of skill with hands.
I never know. I don't think I look at that kind of minute detail half the time. Maybe I should check.
So you're saying
Not even minute detail. Hang on. There was a thing he posted a while ago. He was flexing. He was high-key flexing with this one. Let me see if I can dig this up. Bardo Stash, where is the hands?
What I was saying though is just because with traditional, if you're doing a full body and you gotta draw the face, you've got like a square inch or two of space to work with.
Yep.
For the entire face.
Gotta figure out how to simplify.
Do what I do. Get a finer pencil and just get a magnifying glass. It's just like, using a finer pen and a magnifying glass in CSP, right? Right?
Sure.
Down here.
I totally know what you're talking about.
It's a valid tactic.
It's a legitimate strategy. It was put in the game.
Yep.
Salty is the kind of person who would use noob tubes in Call of Duty.
Actually, no. I'm the kind of guy who would aim at a very specific part right after spawn with the 50 cal, and then just spam it because the recoil maxes out at a certain point and it gets pinpoint accurate. You can just nuke the entire team. I was that guy. I would also seem to have a magnet in my crotch because every goddamn knife would hit me there.
Yes, yeah.
Extreme circumstances.
I still can't find that hand picture.
This sounds kinky.
No, it was straight up just like he had a whole bunch of hands and they were heavily stylized, but they were just so well done.
I might have seen that. Not sure.
Might have seen it. Also, wow, this dude has a huge stash.
I'm checking Twitter right now.
Oh no, I mean I'm in his server. He's got like a secret stash of all of his art. And I'm scrolling endlessly at this point.
Why are we talking about putting breasts on turtles?
Wait, what?
What?
I don't think I saw that.
God damn! I look away from stream chat for 5 minutes, and you guys are already talking about really. I don't like this.
I want bees instead.
It's hip.
Pretty hip.
Very hip. As I remind people constantly.
Ah, here it is.
Well, hand it over.
I'm going to beat you to death.
Ha.
So you're saying I'm gonna catch these hands?
God damn it! Oh, that's the wrong thing. You know, whatever.
Yeah, that works. It works anyway. That's cute.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's the wrong channel, but whatever. I should just put that in voice chat, dang it.
I mean, it works.
Oh,
It's going there.
there.
So. That's cute though.
Alright, I think I got the head down in a way that I actually like now. I wanted it to be a little bit more
Nice.
tilted. I think it'll look better once I have hair on it.
Yeah.
Probably.
I made the titty pretty
Without
big.
hair, without hair, they just sort of end up looking like an alien. Hair is needed.
I made the titties kind of big.
No complaints here.
Like it's a bad thing.
They're like, I would never complain about that.
I can think of a few places I would complain about it.
Yes, and I will exterminate them.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
It's funny 'cause I'm British.
Exterminatus is the way to go about it.
Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
Dot.
No, speaking of tilted, you know what's got me tilted right now?
The towers?
No, I'm out of tackies.
Oh.
What?
Tackies, they're okay. So imagine a Dorito, but it's rolled up.
Oh, I know what
It's
those are.
Like,
Oh. Are
like
they
the
the spicy
most
ones?
sour, spicy, bad for your health seasoning possible. Yeah. Like these things have nicknamed battery acid among my little group of friends because they're about as good for you, and they probably taste like it too. But you know what? I love them because
Because you love the taste of battery acid.
I love the taste of battery acid.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm out of them. It's kind of got me tilted. I had
Because
another
you-
here somewhere.
Maybe you should just straighten
Oh,
yourself out.
so you went off to try and get some and you didn't have any.
No, see, here's the thing.
Having
A
batteries, right?
bag with like a package of like 10 of these for like $1.24 each. They're not the tiny little like grab bags you find at the gas station. These are the like gigantic bags you'd see for parties for $1.24 each. And I was so happy to have them, and now they're all gone, and now I am sad.
If you love something, eat it until you have no more of it.
No, because then you have no more of it, so you must enjoy it slowly, and you must constantly replenish your supply.
Then
Yes, but
you're
you have not done that.
Then all you do-
Or I could be smart and put that money elsewhere, like
Getting pictures of boobs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Much more
well
important.
yes, but
Just think that you're in the
belly down is love. I'm sorry. You all know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and you will never agree. We'll never agree on that fact, I don't think. But that's fair, really.
Yep, I know, it's been made painfully obvious.
You want the bottom half, I want the top half. That's just how it goes.
And together we make a whole person.
Yeah.
And I like the all of it.
I mean, so do I. But like, just
Absolutely
preferences.
based.
Although I do lean a little bit more toward the bottom half.
Fair enough.
Alright, let's turn off. Okay, I think the body's finally looking good here, and tolerable.
That's so nice.
That's a big-ass hand, though. It's okay, she can have big, meaty claws.
Meaty claws.
Big meaty claws.
Well, these claws ain't just for attracting mates.
Yes, let us all start repeating phrases from SpongeBob.
Why not?
I know I'm saying let's.
Okay.
Hey, the owner of the light sedan, you left your lights on.
That fucking scene, I loved that bit so much. That episode was so good.
Chocolate?
Band Geeks was absolutely the best. It was peak SpongeBob. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so good.
Like,
So good things came from it.
like, some of the characters are acting a little bit out of character for it. I remember that episode, but at the same time, just the fucking bit where Patrick just walks in, like, that scene was so fucking perfect. He runs off, is screaming. You don't know what the hell just happened. He pokes his head through, says something that's kind of a little bit random, and then walks in with his entire fucking body shoved for a trumpet. And then he sits down, like, walks along, makes the fucking sits down and just.
You're all talking about breaking character though, but has anybody else noticed that earlier on, Old Man Jenkins used 3 different character models?
yes.
Oh god, yeah. It was Old Man Jenkins is an anomaly. I think there's multiple Old Man Jenkins.
There are multiple Old Man Jenkins, and he is an SCP. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Maybe they're just like triplets.
Why do you never want to hear a lecture from a dragon?
Jenkins is a last name, so there's more.
Wait, guys. Hey. Got a donation, I think. Cinernate donated 1069. Says, why do you never hear a lecture from a dragon? Because it can drag on. I'm going to stab you.
I appreciate this.
Thank you for the
The
donation.
dragon Dr. Aegon.
Where's that stab emoji? I need that pronto.
The puns, you will embrace them.
My forehead hurts from face testing too hard.
You will face desk until you enjoy.
More like face keyboard, whatever.
Desk. Apply directly to the forehead.
Look,
Please
no.
don't. It's bad here.
Do face monitor. The edge of it specifically. No, please don't.
I made this katana a bit too thick. I know that Kumameiji has a very thick broadsword normally, but I'm giving her an Odachi.
I mean, yeah.
You
So-
must give her not the katana, not the O katana. You must give her the oh shit katana.
Just give her a washing pole.
No.
Yes.
Isn't a washing pole just a knabo? Or-
Basically just a kanabo, yes.
I don't think that, no, I think that's just what it is, just like a ridiculously long sword. That is not, no, the kanava's a club.
Just give her the giant sword that
thing
Sephiroth
is-
stabbed the Midgard with.
There's this like, I think it was probably like from a story or something of a Nodachi called what was it, katana? Don't know which, but it was one that was incredibly long and I think quite straight, and it was just called washing pole because that's how bloody long it was.
Did it have a clean cut?
Amy, I've been watching you the entire time. I'm just waiting for the prime opportunity to tap you.
Maybe I'm the only one who heard about this thing, but like, okay, yeah. So you see it in some games, and it seems like some people have tried replicating it in other stuff. There's actually one in Dark Souls, for example, an example of it, and another person. Okay, I'm gonna post a picture of someone holding one of these things in voice chat. Like, look at the length of that thing.
It's the Dark Souls of swords.
How dare?
Oh, that's basically Sephiroth.
Sephiroth is actually longer. This one guy, what's his fucking name? I can't remember his channel name, but he actually made a model of one out of wood. And like literally, Sephiroth's sword is actually more around like 16 feet long. So like imagine twice as long as that.
You know, that makes sense, considering how tall Sephiroth is. And that sword's like 3 times the size.
Do you think he's compensating for something?
Do you think
I mean,
Cloud's compensating for
considering the
something?
Standing for his other wing.
Look, Sephiroth has the length, but Cloud has the girth.
And both of them have ineffective weapons.
Yes, very.
Oh my god.
Imagine having a weapon
That's why
designed
Tifa ends
for
up with
thrusting,
Aerith.
but it's a weapon that's designed for thrusting, but it's so ridiculously long that someone would have to be in a separate room for you to actually be able to thrust it at them.
I think the more impressive thing that he often uses like a quick draw sword.
Something actually kind of funny though that this guy was actually talking about. Should actually totally design something for the hilt here, but Sephiroth's sword technically would be it's so thin and it would be made of a special kind of material naturally that it actually could be it actually could work as a usable weapon even if it's not very practical. But like it actually could technically be wielded.
Yeah.
I think I prefer a chain sword.
In terms of ridiculous fictional weaponry.
Yeah. Just,
No, chain whip canes.
No. See, the thing is though, it's a sword, but it's also a chainsaw.
Oh, that's what you mean, chain sword. I thought you were talking about like Ivy from Soul Calibur.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the weak stuff. I want to actually hear this thing roar while something else is getting, sushi'd.
Could you just have a normal chainsaw then?
Well, chainsaws are unwieldy. Chain swords, not so much.
I mean, it's still going to be unwieldy.
You try telling me that when it's already in you and I'm gunning the engine.
Yeah, but but like,
There's a lot of mechanical.
is-
Realistically, there's a lot of points of mechanical failure in a chainsword.
there are, yeah.
Yeah.
Chainsaws
it
jam
also-
up all the time.
The thing is, the thing would logically, because of how long it is and long with the chains moving along it, that would jitter about like hell.
Sort of. I mean, the one way I think it would sort of work would be as, well, even this is questionable, as a bayonet. Y'all know exactly which thing I'm referring to.
Warhammer.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. The Warhammer originally, but Gears of War after that, because
Yeah.
Lancer just kicks miles upon miles of ass.
The chainsaws guns were quite cool, yeah.
Yep.
This is katana hilt or cross guard. I like it. It's good looking.
Is it even a katana at this point if it has that?
That's hold on.
Katanas have cross guards?
They don't have like long crossguards like that. It's more rectangular, like almost square, pretty much.
I mean, it could be like a custom thing, really.
True, but here's the thing though: is that the point of it being a cross guard is that it would be able to. You know what? No. Eh.
Look, star points.
That's what really matters.
Okay, I'll redo it.
Gives you a tactical advantage. All those engravings.
To be honest, cross guards are just cool. They're awesome.
See, y'all talking about blocking with cross guards. I'm thinking of striking people with cross guards because I'm crazy.
Yeah, that's because you're a big fan of mortars.
Hey, the Mordhau is a valid tactic and it's badass as well. You have a sword, your opponent has armor. Swords are crap against armor. Unless you flip it around and hold it the wrong way, which is actually the only right way to hold a sword. And surprise, your armor means nothing because I have the entire weight of my swing focused onto a single point.
I still find it quite amazing that it doesn't cut your hands.
Well, see, here's the thing, is that
You're wearing armor. You're wearing armored gloves. It's very easy to actually grab the ablated part of a sword, as long as you're
The
wearing
thing
armor.
is, like, we're talking about like people do. You can do that with bare hands, though, is the thing, and not get cut.
Yeah,
If you grip it with the palm, yes.
Yeah. You can palm it so that way the edge isn't actually touching your fingers, which is a little bit awkward and it would be hard to switch to in the middle of a fight, but it's doable. I would honestly just say that you don't really need to, because the way that knives and swords cut is by dragging the edge along a surface, because it's not really cutting it or like separating the molecules as everybody thinks. It's just deforming it along a very small area and removing material. So as long as there's no actual motion, you're not going to get cuts. So if you hold it tight enough, you can wail on somebody with the wrong end of a sword and there'll be no damage to your hands. I mean, I've done it.
Well, it will go into your hand, but it won't cause damage.
Oh yeah, it'll cause a small indent, but you won't like cut yourself down to the bone.
But you need to make sure it doesn't move, so...
Yeah, if you do, you're holding it wrong.
Interesting.
I mean,
There, I have designed a different crossguard. It's still decorative.
this pleases me.
Yes.
Personally, I'd just rather have the rapid grenade launcher with infinite ammo.
A bolter.
Your sword means nothing if you're exploded.
This is true.
But you see, my sword cuts your bullet in two, and now I have two bullet holes.
It's a grenade.
I love that. I love that meme.
Local dumbass found with 2 holes in body. Glorious Nippon steel. Folded over 1,000 times.
But you see, my glorious reclaimed Soviet scrap metal folded once, then maybe hammered a few times.
Also, I remember we were talking about, we mentioned like gun swords briefly and stuff. That actually reminded me. There is actually something like that in Lost Planet 2. I don't know if it's in any of the other Lost Planets, but it's like this gun which effectively has a bayonet that sort of flips out at a much longer range and is much more designed for slashing than it is for stabbing. So like, you basically just swing the weapon, the sword kind of deploys with that, you swash them, and then the sword just sort of undeploys, and then you can start firing again.
So it's basically just a switchblade, but on the end of a gun.
Kind of, yeah.
So you could just get a switch axe instead then, and be even more badass.
Yes, but the thing is, that weapon is actually really cool, and I love that game.
I love Lost Planet 2. It's sad that it died the way it did.
I know, and I wish Lost Planet 3 had any kind of thing like that. It would have been so brilliant. I was so hyped for that initially. But
I posted a related thing in voice chat, by the way.
oh, sorry.
Oh boy.
That is excessive.
Wait a minute, is it?
Also,
Oh, yeah, wasn't that-
Oh yeah, it's that cheap ass. It's that cheap ass replica sword from what's it called?
AliExpress.
AliExpress, yeah. And people got really pissed off over that.
It's so funny.
Wasn't it actually like a dull stamp from a sheet metal or something?
Yeah, it's literally a toy sword from AliExpress.
Yeah. It was stamped out of fucking ultra low carbon steel too, so it was meant to be flexible, so that way you could beat the crap out of it, but it was so flexible that it doesn't really do anything, so you can barely cut through a Coke bottle, as you can see.
What if you heated to 3,000 degrees?
See, that's the thing. Yeah,
It'd probably
I have
melt.
No idea. It would probably melt. Here's the thing, though, is that it would cut into it maybe like half an inch, and then all the coke would come spraying out of it, and then immediately cool the blade down and make it possibly shatter from thermal shock.
Yeah.
Great to clean up, especially if it's in your...
It's just that 1,000 degree knife thing that was in the recommended for God knows how long, and I have no idea why.
I like that random thing though. 1,000 degree knife versus whatever it was called.
People just like seeing things burn and get cut at the same time. It's like medieval lightsabers.
Oh, that's actually reminded me as well of the fucking cake meme.
No.
1000 degree knife versus cake knife.
But you see, the cake knife wins because it would turn the 1000-degree knife into a 1000-degree cake.
Yes, exactly.
Which would just catch fire.
Oh, that reminds me. There's already a joke SCP on that somewhere.
Of course there is.
But are you cake?
These cupcakes.
Look at my name and then ask me that again.
Yes.
That's right. Wait, can you see me on the screen? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can see your name on the screen.
I guess the name is the horny simpy cupcake.
It's a joke. It's a gag. It's gonna take too long to explain.
Silent simp.
I'm just having an idea. I'm going to do something. Give me a second.
Oh boy.
Okay, your second is up.
Is it
Fuck.
gonna be as good as Dummy Thick Golem?
Alright.
Can ban you from the server.
You know, I deserve it at this point.
Add more to enemigos.
Oh, fuck.
Let's see. Man, doing the fabric part of a katana hilt is very difficult. Trying to draw it.
I would have just done one and Control-C, Control-V it.
I want to do it like an actual... It's not something that can just be Control-C, Control-V, because I'm not doing just a repeating pattern, I'm actually doing like the actual stitching. I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
And
I know how to tie that in paracord. I don't know how to do it with an actual, like, strip of fabric I can do in a real.
Katana handle. Gotta get my references.
Okay, so basically Aaron Yeager then.
What?
What?
Amy Hunter. Oh, I had an idea at Salty Cupcake. Warforged fighter who has two-handing a katana, Oriental-style built body. High-pressure air container on its back, small valves along the sword to the body.
Yeah, you're right.
It's basically Aaron Yeager. It's considerably less German.
Wouldn't Oriental be Mikasa, though?
True.
Get out, weed.
I never said I was smart. I can only pretend to be smart for extended periods of time.
Same. That's how I got through high school.
Fake it till you make it.
Yep.
Each and every one of us, on occasion, is a dumbass.
On occasion.
Hold on, on occasion, we're talking about me here, and partially.
Yeah, see? Matthew's got the right idea. Just frag your enemies. Nothing can counter that, right? Parry this, you filthy casual. Also, I do believe that exists. There is a knife out there that does give you an embolism as soon as you stab by it. It's horrifying. There's also the horrifically complicated scorpion knife, which injects you with venom after you get shanked by it, and it's horribly impractical. Really. Why not just dip the blade in poison and then shank them? Considerably less chance of failure.
Oh, what's that one movie with the guy doing all the knife tricks, talking about how it's a super deadly poison knife, and then I shouldn't have licked it.
Oh yeah, then he croaks. That entire movie was just a D&D campaign, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Shrek.
Did you say that applies to like Princess Bride?
Possibly?
God, I fucking love Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Princess Bride I thought was quite good.
This one is quite good, it's very good.
Yeah. I saw it a few months ago and I was like, I understand now.
I still have
You
yet to see
understand the
it.
memes?
You
My
understand?
name is Enrico Mantel. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
I was just
I am the Globgo Gabga Lab.
You should see it, honestly. It's a very different movie.
It's an experience.
It's so good.
in fact, you think I would think that you would think that you put the poison near me means it's actually the one near you.
Alright, Salty, I've made you a new profile picture. Here you go.
Oh God, what have you made from it? Oh God. It's a horny cupcake. Gaia, I am going to find you and
No, look closely. Salty, look closely. There's salt on it.
I see that. I'm going to find you and I'm going to punch you right in the spleen. I'm going to reach into your chest and switch your soul off.
I'm proud of that.
Should be. That's amazing.
Okay.
Oh, nice store.
BRB, I'm gonna go don full plate armor, and I'm gonna shove my Sabaton so far up Gaia's butt, he's gonna be singing Ave Maria. It's
Salty has all these creative things. It's
Okay, all I can do is just make memes and on the spot about random shit. Just brief inspiration. I'm just like, oh my god, I need to make this immediately, and then I make it.
I wish I could do that. Also,
It only works for memes. It doesn't work for anything actually complicated.
I'm liking this katana handle.
yes, it's cool.
And I keep redesigning the. What do you call it?
The guard.
Yes.
Just be like me as a child and go out the flat part of the handle.
There are only 3 parts of any bladed implement you need to know. The handle, the guard maybe, and the blade. That's it. If me, you'll know all 13 parts of a nice anatomy and you'll needlessly gush about it for about 4 hours. Glorious CPM 154 particle speed.
Black holes can actually be different densities. In fact, the bigger it is, the less dense it is.
Yep. Something that was kind of interesting that I remember seeing, a textbook actually had a diagram of a 1-to-1 scale of how big a black hole would be that had the same gravity as the sun, and it literally could fit on a single page. It's such a cool but also kind of eerily scary diagram.
Yeah.
Because if you were to compress it, it'd be like the size of a soccer ball, right?
No, it was actually literally about 6 inches wide, or like 4
Ooh.
inches.
So baseball size, that's
Yeah, that makes
tiny.
sense.
Yeah. Small black holes are extremely dense.
There's only one thing denser in this universe.
That's Hiro.
Me? Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, like, if you were to go to absurdly large sizes, you could have one that's the same density as water.
Alright, I think I finally got this crossguard done. Like, Jesus, why was it giving me so much trouble?
Designing weapons is hard, okay?
Yeah.
Perfection.
Actually, wait, no, it's not. Go on to the front page of DeviantArt. Find plenty of inspiration.
I used to draw, like, swords and spears a lot as a child. They weren't practical at all, but, you know.
See, you were normal. I drew guns.
I drew guns too.
I might have done that a couple of times.
I drew whips.
Banjo music intensifies.
What?
I don't know. Some I don't know, some kind of joke about gun nuts or something. I know.
Are you well?
It depends if you're talking mentally or not, because I'm not, because I'm never okay in that sense.
Okay, I just want to be clear on that.
Are you okay? On what time scale?
Black hole time scale according to this stream chat.
Annie, you okay? You okay? You okay, Annie?
Are you okay?
Okay, holy shit, I finally got the sword done.
Hell yeah.
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 I don't know why this took me so long versus everything else in here.
Now I'm thinking about those like music posts where it's like a song but every other beat.
Oh, what was it? The Proclaimers. 1,000 Miles. That one still takes the cake as the funniest damn thing I've ever heard. Like, I listen to this and I giggle like I'm 5 years old, someone told a fucking joke.
Yeah, no, there was one that was done with Smooth Criminal.
Oh, and there was just like half the song just
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, something kind of funny. One of my math teachers in junior high, he actually was the one of the backup singers in his younger years for the 1,000 Miles song. And so he actually had like a track of just the backup vocals and stuff that he was part of. And it was, or no wait, no, it wasn't that song, never mind. It was a different song that he was in. I can't remember it. I'm getting things confused though, because I remember hearing on Tumblr, what I was getting confused on is actually over on Tumblr I heard the backing track of 1,000 Miles without any main vocals, and that was funny, because it was like, and and it was just like random gasping at random parts.
Oh, have you seen those videos of like someone like cuts at a certain like takes a video of someone talking or something and like cuts it so that the only parts you hear is them breathing in.
Those happen a lot with wrestler interviews, because wrestlers are very boisterous, so they breathe in a lot.
Like it's anxiety inducing, but at the same time it's
hilarious.
It's breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
You are breathtaking.
You're all breathtaking. I mean that generally.
You a breath taker?
I will take your breath.
Technically,
oh no, my breath.
Technically, you are breathtaking if you remove all the oxygen in the room.
Calm down there, CM.
These jokes are leaving me breathless.
I can't believe I have to ban all of you.
You can't ban us for our puns and stuff.
Actually, between all of us, me and Zetrin are the ones with the power to ban.
I mean, this is true. But the thing is, Angel, would you kill someone for making puns?
It depends.
Depends on if she would be killed in kind.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Stream chat is talking about astrophysics right now, and I would love to jump in, but I would be here all night.
I don't have big enough brain. I can't remember too much science anyway. I remember some cool stuff, but
specifics. We are going to talk about special relativity.
Oh no.
No, we're not. We're not. It's fine.
Like how if you got sucked into a black hole, how everyone else in the galaxy wouldn't actually see you get sucked in. You just be stuck forever.
You would slow down, and then the image of you would be redshifted to hell for a bit, and then you just kind of fade out of existence. But from your perspective, everything else around you kind of speeds up to the point where you go blind because, oh my god, all the light from all of time is going into your eyeballs. So So you would see a little bit, and then you would see everything, and then you see nothing.
That sounds fucking terrifying.
You know, assuming that your cells aren't tidally ripped apart first.
Well, no, here's the thing. With a sufficiently large black hole, you can actually fall into the event horizon, and you can exist comfortably for a fairly long time, actually, before you're eventually spaghettified into a hot
Fine, fairly long time.
Depending on the size of the black hole, like if you're going to Ton 618, you could probably be there for a couple days.
One thing I always wonder is how people actually, like, learn this stuff about black holes.
It's all theoretical.
It's all math, which is also why a lot of the theories don't really match up. Like, quantum physics is the study of how things behave on a very, very, very small scale, while general and special relativity are things on a larger scale, like planets and stars and galaxies and black holes and other gloriously spectacular, shiny stuff in space. When you try to put the two together, they don't agree at all, which is kind of why we're still trying to get to that theory of everything. Because right now, we just don't know a lot of things.
You get a bunch of infinities when you try to put them together.
Yeah, you end up with a lot of nonsense answers.
What was I going to say?
Hey guys, look at Momiji. Isn't she cute?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
From all that.
Hey guys, look! Titty!
Oh guys, AWOO.
Killer's trying to say something, let's let him talk.
I would just say I've had way too many edibles to talk about space right now.
You mean this is the perfect time to talk about how on some planets it rains molten glass sideways?
No, that's the kind of thing that I don't know how people can actually... No. Like, how do you...
Spectrometry, my dude.
Like,
Yeah.
I know there's a telescope and stuff, but... Like, the space telescope.
You can tell what's there by the way the light going through it is affected.
Doesn't that mean it's a theory then in that case?
Technically, yes.
Sort of. It's not based in abstract, it's actually based in, like, things you can, like, physically do in a lab, like certain gases or metals. When you shine a light on them, will reflect light in a certain way, and they will always have the exact same pattern every time. You can, like, it's literally just scanning a thing to see what its composition is on the surface. And we can use the telescopes, which is rad as hell.
The Hubble telescope is still pretty cool.
Like how gravity is technically a theory.
Technically, but it's...
People try to use that to try and justify that gravity doesn't exist, though, and that's hilarious because that's not how theories work. Theories are based on bodies of evidence, and they're just... theories are basically an explanation for why stuff happens based on the findings that they have. So it's like when people try to say, oh, gravity isn't real, I'm a flat earther and stuff, well, they don't have any evidence to support that, like there is evidence for gravity existing, and also observational evidence.
Yeah.
Like, the fact is, gravity, like, actually on that note, gravity is an interesting thing to talk about because, well, gravity itself is a theory. The theory of gravity is just explaining why gravity exists, not that gravity exists. Gravity absolutely exists. The theory on it is just trying to codify that.
Trying to figure out why it exists and stuff.
Yes.
See, gravity doesn't exist. That's why I can walk off this cliff and not fear death. Perfectly cut screams.
I love perfectly cut screams. Honestly, I'm that unhappy doing them.
Perfectly cut screens gives me life.
There is some technical argument for gravity not existing because it's just bent space-time.
I can use these little pom-poms that come off of Momiji's hat to hide parts of her body that are really giving me trouble, and then I don't have to draw them. Oh my god, I'm such a genius.
I've done that trick before, that's why a lot of hands are in pockets in my drawings.
Okay, fuck you. How dare you? Don't ever talk to me again.
What?
Okay, I just went back to the stream to see the bit where I did the scream, and I didn't realize how my internet cut out at the exact perfect time. Holy shit!
Oh, that was on purpose.
Now you ruined the magic.
I mean,
Can you
I
feel
need
the
to
magic?
experience the magic
Not
myself.
anymore.
Technically it is past stream time, but I'm going to keep going because I want to actually get the flat colors down on this.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
No, it's
yeah.
clearly just because you're having a bunch of fun with us.
I think you
And
would
here I thought it was thirst.
Oh wait, I forgot her tail. Her tail is very important. She's an AWOO.
She got that mofu mofu.
You got that mofu mofu. Yeah, I'm seeing double. Say it again, girl. 1-1.
Oh god.
Say it again. 1-1. So nice and fluffy.
I wonder if there's a way to clip stream clip stream bits and stuff, because honestly the fucking cutout of that one bit is just sort of, it's getting me. I'm watching it over and over again. God damn it, I'm watching my own joke.
Wow, much.
Imagine having your entire life consumed by an inane joke.
Hey, that's
Hey. So it's like me telling the same joke 500 times.
I mean, I think there are some people who have experienced that.
We need to make her extra fluffy.
So, like, the other kind of thick.
is incorrect.
No, Clem, it is absolutely correct.
I'm just calling out. I'm just calling it out because they say incorrect instead of incorrect.
Hey. You don't.
Alright. Sword is in. I'll go there.
They're not early 2010s Jax films here.
Alright, let me get some colors of Momiji in a Burashi. Because Momiji
Alright.
is a cutie. I like her. She's my favorite. Look at her. Look at that girl.
Alright.
She's the greatest. She's such a responsible girl. Gotta probably...
Call out posts on all artists. They don't actually know how to draw. They just put lines on a page, and it just happens to look like a person.
You see, drawing is when...
put two curves together and it makes me happy.
Drawing is when you imagine something and then you move a pencil on a paper until it happens.
No, drawing is when you think of a thing, and then you take a paper, and then you take a paper and you put a line around the thing.
You could do anything.
Do you ever have it when you when you
Okay, yeah, we've heard the joke before.
No, I don't think that's Zun's art. His art has a very potato-y look to it, like Zed said.
Yeah, Zune, let me grab actually... I don't think Momiji actually has... Oh wait, no, she does. This is what Momiji
does.
looks like in the official... Oh, that's save, not copy. This is what Momiji looks like officially. Where did I put this?
Oh god, just waiting for this to show up in stream. I know which one's coming up, but oh man.
I'm pretty
Does
sure I
it
do
appear
too.
for like a single scene as a background character, and then the thing just like, ooh, I
yeah,
like
there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what she looks like.
Then likewise, this is what... Let me grab a picture of Reimu because she also kind of looks a little... Toho art is a little silly.
a little silly.
Please make sure she has full sleeves in this pic.
I mean, it's the official art. Ain't nothing sexy about the official art.
Everyone just makes it sexy.
AKA doing God's work.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a very, very important job that people that I very much appreciate people doing.
See, this art right here, this potato-looking gal with the weird wand with the paper squares on it, she spawned an entire fandom that's lasted how many years now?
A few decades.
I mean, some.
I was gonna say like at least 2.
Toho has been around since like 1990, I think it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
It literally has been decades.
Yep.
3 decades. Okay.
Oh yeah, it just broke 3 then. Oh, I am dumb.
It's older than I am.
Same.
Like I was expecting at least 2 decades, but Jesus.
Decade, now, holy shit. Huh.
Yeah.
Yes, the series is super old and very well loved and full to the brim with shitposting, and it is glorious.
I'm going to make a duplication of Momiji's clothes. Duplication for the katana.
The cat. Wait, it's not a cat on it, it's a wolf on it. I see that pun was like so bad no one could even justify its existence.
Nope. You have not been graced with a response. You lose. Good day, sir.
There's not even a death threat this time, it's just nothing. It's worse.
You lose.
I'm fed up with this world. Hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
How's your sex life?
What's new with you?
Oh, guy,
How's
have
your
you been here the entire time?
I did not hit her. I did not.
No, it's
I
more
did
like...
not hit her!
Oh, there you go.
Alright, Momiji. What? Why is... God damn it. It got fucking jumped to the wrong layer. You fucker.
Oh.
All around me are familiar faces.
You say, despite the fact that I know what none of you look like.
I mean...
You know what I look like.
Fair. Nobody knows what I look like because I am an actual bakery good.
I thought Guy Matt posted what you looked like.
Nah, that's my cousin.
Shit.
He used to work on his Halloween costume ideas because they're kind of lacking.
Yeah, it looks pretty half-baked.
You get a
God
camera into a
damn
black
it.
hole by going to the black hole and throwing the camera in. You just won't get anything back.
Yeah.
I mean, you get something. I think you'll get something back after an infinite amount of time passes.
Nope, you will not. The
Well, you will get
propagation of
Hawking
electrical
radiation.
signals will not actually pass the event horizon.
You will get Hawking radiation eventually.
Yep. But that doesn't really tell you too much. Actually, there's... What was it again? The holographic theory? Something about data is actually
Yeah.
stored at the very surface of the black hole?
Yeah.
Which would solve one problem, but... Was there any merit to that, or was it debunked entirely?
I don't know.
I'm
I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those things where they haven't really proven one way or the other. Speaking of the surface, fun fact: never mind.
What?
My brain blinked.
Oh.
Was it a cat pun or was that a Meow's understanding?
Oh, I got it. I remember now. The mass of a black hole is actually proportional to its surface area.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a second where I was thinking about that. I was like, that's not right. No, wait, it is.
Currently playing Elatrion's theme, who I beat a second time last night. What that fight?
Elatron has to be my favorite fight in Monster Hunter. At
Monster
least
Hunter.
new Elatron, I mean.
Love that it has the. I just love how it has 3 U's and 3 tries theme for integrated into its fight, because it's just so epic.
Yeah, and then like even the victory themes, like Elatron's old victory theme from
No, it's the old 3U and try victory theme
okay.
specifically. No, not that one. It's a different
Yeah, no, I just like that one anyway, though.
Birth of a Hero.
This one person I've been watching already has over 150 Elatron kills.
I don't suppose it's Kanta.
It is Kanta, yes. That's
Momiji, more like Momiji.
shut the fuck up.
I have drawn Mom Miji before. Wait, have I? I actually might not have done that yet. If I haven't yet, that's going on the to-do list.
Adding to the list of shit to get Zedrin to draw.
I think he's going to do it himself.
I mean, he can still request it and make me do it
Yeah,
faster.
if you don't, I'm gonna use.
Make him do it again.
Hello, Beck.
Alright. I'm gonna go have some pizza. This was really fun talking with you guys, though.
See ya.
Yeah. So, yeah.
See ya.
Oh, I was going to say pizza out.
I see.
I can't believe you're doing this to me.
I was saying earlier, I'm going to do the eyelashes in post, and this is what I meant. I might do actually the eyes in post entirely. But for the eyes. Sometimes doing line art for the pupils is a little bit iffy.
Yeah. That's a good marina.
You? No. Like, yes, I did it. No, I didn't.
Mood. That's me watching Baba streams. I guess Matt and Salty died or something.
Oh, I'm still.
I live!
Ow, my ears. I'm still here. I am just partially deaf now. And I'm. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to do eyes in a style I haven't done in a long time. Linebreaker still does this technique, but I'm going to draw the eyes really big, and then just move them.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, I remember you doing that.
I mean, hey, as long as it
Lets
works.
me get kind of stylized with my eyes.
Stylized, yes.
It. Order.
Okay. I'm actually not gonna say that in chat, but I'm gonna type this out in voice because it's kind of a no for me.
I don't know what.
I have a guess on what you're talking about.
It only.
Right, something.
Blup.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's very not okay to me.
Is this happening in my chat?
Yeah, in your live chat right now.
I'm going to address it right now.
I mean, if you weren't, I was going to. I was gonna black them. That was an expeditious retreat.
Two. It's. Let's make this corner.
No, I've never actually used any of the blending brushes.
Alright, I think that's a good looking eye. Let's put this down here.
Yeah, that's good to me.
Giant eye. Hopefully I got this the right size.
Yeah, just free transform, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
No, that's the entire point, is I scale it down. I was just wanting to make it sure that I got like the right shape. Like, the eye white part is actually a little high. But luckily I think I can do it.
Oh, that's a weird look. God, I keep on scrolling up on my mouse expecting to be able to zoom in on Zed's screen here. My god. Look, I only pretend to be smart.
Who needs smarts when you have a gun? Blur, Gaussian blur. Wait.
Yes. Oh, that's
I mean-
a good marina.
I mean, theoretically, if you use your gun right, you could take out 10 people who are all around you, like, trained on you, but it's very unlikely.
Okay there, McCree. It's new.
Alright, I am going to stop as soon as I finish with the basic line art. I'm not going to bother shading this tonight. I might revisit this later, but I think this is probably going to be good enough for stream purposes.
Yeah.
Do this.
Very important detail.
Very important.
Yes.
It's not even a joke, it actually is. How to show the curves even better? That.
This a little thinner. Let me adjust this to that. Actually, I kind of screwed something up. Go around that. Need to curve in a little bit further. I kind of feel like I made the eyes big. Like, even big by anime standards.
It's just peek and move.
Yeah. I've seen some anime eyes that are like collectively half the face.
Well, it's more like this one of the eyes was bigger than the other,
Yeah.
and that was bugging me.
Yeah.
And I forgot her eyebrow is.
Chibis for CQ are scheduled for the first week in August. Hey.
What was that?
What?
I'm getting more chibi spode.
Nice.
And I have decided I'm actually going to get something from the same art. I think same artist.
You're getting it from Zombie?
Yeah. Of something finally showing off the fact that Sin can shapeshift.
Ooh.
I think I've mentioned this to you before, but still. Something that has been needed for a long time, I think, because she can do it. No one has any proof of this fact.
Did she get like one pick?
So, not really. It wasn't actually showing shapeshifting in a sense. It was just kinky.
My mug is empty again.
Alright, Sin, still sit down to mug him again.
Come on. I feel like this is played 3 times in this stream, this song. It's a good remix, though, of You and Owen Was Her, though.
Which one is it?
The, I can't remember what it's... I don't know the name. Its name's strictly in Japanese. But it's Flander's theme. Well, it was like...
yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Yes, I know that.
It's the one that
I was
has,
wondering.
like, laughter and things. It sounds yandere. Alright, I think this probably wraps this piece up for now. I'm probably going to actually go on and full and shade this.
Looked great so far.
All
But I'm going to wrap up the stream here. Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. I need to go get food because I'm hungry.
Yes.
But apparently the stream actually... Oh wait, never mind. Recording's only been going on for 3 hours. Anyway, goodbye all.
Oh,
I'm hungry.
Jesus.
I'm going to